We got HiveMind Unlimited. We're checking out another brackets. Random Things Bracket 3. Very excited. Let's see what we got.
Aluminum foil.
Cement truck.
My grandma's old desk.
Taiwanese mandarin.
Your shoes.
Ooh.
Muskrats.
Welcome back.
Shout out to Taiwan, bro.
Unlimited.
Great car culture out there. I want to go.
And welcome to the third ever Random Things bracket. Are we not doing it in unison on this channel?
I'm done.
You're done with that?
I'm done with all the gimmicks.
The third ever Random Things bracket, where we do a bracket of random things. We are HiveMind Unlimited. We have a main channel called HiveMind. You can subscribe to that. We have a Patreon, which is linked in description. We also have a new newsletter powered by Beehive.
Buzz.
It's linked in description and has a bunch of exclusive stuff on there. And other than that, we got Cope's clothes. Yeah.
And he is not just a website. He's
a guy.
All right, let's get into it. First matchup. Dewey Decimal System versus O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Absolute. If you Dewey, go kick rocks, kid. All right. O'Reilly Auto Parts. I mean, what you break your starter. You need some brake fluid. I mean, come on, bro. Whatever you need, they got it, bro. They got it. If they don't have it, they'll call it up, get it on back order, and you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Dewey Decimal System makes me think of Daniel Day-Lewis. And the one time I got hand stuff in a library in college.
Dewey Decimal, I believe, is Donald Duck's little brother. Is that
Dewey Decimal?
I'm pretty sure that was his name.
Whatever,
like
it's
that.
beating O'Reilly Auto Parts here. AutoZone.
No, it's not.
Do you really think so?
I mean, I do go to AutoZone more, but I think O'Reilly has a great, aesthetic. And I like the jingle. And I didn't imagine AutoZone would come up on this list, so I kind of figured O'Reilly's just gonna have to take it.
Yeah, the guys in AutoZone are always like a little more willing to help, seemingly.
True, though.
okay.
I think
Very
there's more
true.
of a culture, like a good culture in
Yeah.
place over there, and O'Reilly Auto Parts is kind of like the Carolina Panthers.
They're like that.
O'Reilly's just gonna give you the stuff,
They
man.
kinda got like almost a monopoly on the whole auto parts thing.
There are more AutoZones than O'Reilly's, 100%.
You think
Yeah.
Put $1 billion, $100.
It's funny, there's now an O'Reilly very close to my nearest AutoZone. And, still never gone in there. But I do look at it, why not?
on it?
100 gallons of what?
100 gallon. You name it, and I got it for you.
Really?
Juice, obviously.
Okay.
Grant, can we fact check that? How many AutoZones versus O'Reilly Auto Parts?
There's more AutoZones.
Yeah. That makes sense, man.
Do I owe you 10 gallons of juice or
You
what?
never agreed to that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go with Dewey Decimal System.
Organization is key in life and libraries.
It's cool, man, but auto parts are
Jersey
better.
swaps versus the way too old guy at the club. Jersey
way too
swaps
old
is kind of
guy.
a new phenomenon, right?
I think so. At least like the photo opportunity is.
Yeah.
Feels like guys might have just like done it a little more, like send it to their house back in the day, because you see like
Probably.
veterans have like walls of their dudes' jerseys.
Yeah, I just like the new kind of internet version of it where Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love trade jerseys, so it says Love Hurts.
Yeah, I also like
Real.
when like Pascal Siakam pops it off on the court and gives
How
it
are
to
y'all
like,
enjoying Playboy Cardi bringing back the Jersey era in rap, and basketball team sending him custom jerseys and telling him to drop the album? I think it's cool. I feel bad for them, though, because they don't realize they're talking to a brick wall. But, they'll figure it out sooner or later.
like Kai Cenat. And you're like, huh?
Well, yeah, but like that's not a jersey
Tyler.
swap. Kai Cenat doesn't have like a Twitch jersey.
Sure he does.
No, that's not
He
really
needs
how it
one.
works. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
has
jersey.
the AMP jersey for
swaps,
sure.
and there are two ways the old guy at the club goes.
I don't like the way too old guy at the club.
There can be a great one.
Yeah, okay. He has to be a pimp. That's literally.
I like the way too old guy at the club because, like, he's showing people that, like, you can still go out there and get litty. You know what I mean? But, like, should he be doing that? No, but it's his life. So what are we, you know what I'm saying? Like, let him vibe.
You can't even
Let him
say
rock
that
out.
kind of shit
Yes, you
anymore.
can.
You cannot say pimp.
He has to be dressed like a pimp. Doesn't have to necessarily be one.
Dude, there are cool old guys at the club.
Like
Like chill, not harassing ladies. That's the key.
That's as long as they're not doing that, they're valid.
Guys, because I've never met them.
I bumped into him.
Yikes.
Selling cigarettes.
But you have a thing. You give the old guys a benefit of the doubt.
As
that
you
I'm
should.
unwilling to give.
They're your elders.
No, they're creepy most of the time if they're at the
Okay,
club.
well, if they're creepy most of the time, then Jersey
Bar is
swaps.
fine.
Yeah.
The club.
I'm
what
not-
are
I'm
you
not a
doing at
clubber.
The club.
I turn every bar
not my
into
thing.
a club and every club into a bar. That's kind of my deal.
I'm going with Jersey swap.
Okay, we're taking
Old
jerseys.
men at club.
Grant.
I'm taking jersey swaps.
All right.
I like how that photo is Jalen Hurts swapping a jersey with a ref.
Yep, because the
Yep.
ref helped them win the game. Now we got albino animals versus Jack Ruby.
Who's Jack Ruby?
All I know Jack Ruby for is steakhouses. I don't know if it's a gangster.
Nope. Dad, you're thinking of Jeff Ruby,
Oh,
the
good.
Cincinnati restaurateur.
Yeah.
Jack Ruby is the guy who killed John Wilkes Booth, I think.
No. I'm just going to tell you that by the picture.
He killed somebody who killed
Okay, hold on. Let me look him up because I actually want to know. Because I really like albino animals. Like, I really do. Oh, he shot Lee Harvey Oswald. Okay. Well, I mean... but why did he die, though? What happened to him? Hold on. This all depends on how and why he died. He was 55. What happened? Let's see it, man. Where's death? Pulmonary embolism. Yeah. You know what, man? I like people that slide. You know, albino animals are cool, but not all of them are albinos, so it's not like I'm getting rid of too many. And this isn't keep one, leave one. It's just bracket. I'll go Jack Ruby, man.
president.
Pretty cool.
Not John Wilkes Booth. Who's the other guy? Lee Harvey Oswald. The other three guy.
I thought Sirhan killed Lee Harvey Oswald.
I'm pretty sure Jack Ruby did it.
Good for
Yeah, he
Jack
did it.
Ruby. Albino animals are awesome.
Yeah,
They are awesome.
Absolutely. But I feel bad for them because they're blind-ish.
It's whatever. I don't feel bad for
Fair.
animals.
You don't feel bad for animals?
I'm sorry. My empathy's all filled up with the humans.
Is
Oh,
it?
Yeah.
is
On
it?
that side here.
Yeah, not for you.
I know, yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it.
Like 3 people I care about, and that kind of fills me up.
Right.
Albino
Real.
animals, I don't have time, but they are sick.
Yeah,
they're
a
awesome.
snake. Yeah, albino snake is
Come
awesome.
on.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Albino
That's
raccoons.
like a villain pet.
And I
Fire.
like the albino like tundra rodents.
Yep.
Those are gross. And awesome.
I like the albino things that like live deep in caves because they don't need pigmentation. And sometimes their skin even grows right over their eyes because they don't even need to see. They just vibe.
And my favorite of all, the albino rhino, because it rhymes.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to go with albino animals.
Easy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, now we got fear mongering versus 2011.
2011 was a great year, bro. I'm not gonna looking back, man. We had it good in 2011, bro. We did. Yeah.
Fear mongering.
I like fear mongering quite a bit, honestly.
Where does it rank in
I
your
don't like fear mongering.
Like
It's
cheese mongering and
annoying.
fish mongering?
Oh, low on that, I guess. But I like seeing people get worked up about shit that I'm not worked up about.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? I like when I call my mom and she's like, honey, you got to be careful going to Seattle. There's
Right.
a migrant crime. And I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up.
My dad's like, oh, and now Portland's got a whole safety city over there.
Yeah.
It's filled with people just shooting heroin syringes at everybody.
Good luck going to Austin. All sinkholes.
Yeah.
Every other day, sinkhole.
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 Yep, sinkhole.
Thursday, sinkhole.
Sinkhole de Mayo.
Yeah, every-
really celebrated.
Sinkhole
day.
de Mayo.
2011 was, I think that was the first year I got hand stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Probably right around then.
Yeah, but I think that was the first year I got mouth stuff.
Nice. You were ahead of me.
That was the first year I got homework. Actually, no, that was 2010. We did get homework in 2010. Yeah, yep.
You are my elder.
A little bit, yeah.
You are the old guy at the club after all.
I am not.
And people should be fear mongering about you.
2011 is like Thanksgiving, and 2012 was Christmas. That's all I'm gonna say.
What stuff? 2012?
2013 was
2011.
definitely Halloween.
Was a pep rally for 2012.
Got it.
Because everybody was there's a lot of fear mongering in 2011. They were like, hey, the world's gonna end next year
Yeah.
according to the Mayans or the
True.
Mexicans or somebody.
And then
Yeah.
you got reverse rhinoed in 2012. Reverse albino rhinoed with the butt.
No,
When was that?
that's never happened.
Really?
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Oh, you
No,
should try it. Reverse albino rhinoed butt stuff.
not for me. I don't think.
What? Bro, sounds like Tech Night.
I'm going fear mongering.
2011 for me.
Grant, where do you
2011.
fall?
I'll take fear mongering.
Oh, man, 2011's better, bro.
It's going to get a lot of votes in this bracket. All right, now we got the Washington football team versus family heirlooms.
Family heirlooms. They're called
Yeah,
the Commanders.
family
This is just
heirlooms,
like a
bro.
one-year phenomena where they were known as the football team.
That's why I like them. I'm picking the Washington football team for sure. Family heirlooms.
I don't care about football.
They're sick.
It's hoarding. It's just
It can be, for sure.
microdosing hoarding.
I love it. I love when I go into my sister's house and I see the old bronze emblem that used to hang above my grandfather's office. And it's like an eagle with a gun and a flag. It's like this weird old thing that only an old man would have. And now I go into her house and I see it. And it's like kind of funny that it's out of place, but it also reminds me of my sweet pops.
What's Dick Cheney going to
Really?
leave you when he dies?
Dick Cheney, hopefully one of his fucking hearts.
Oh, he has 2 hearts?
He's on his 4th. So,
Oh, he's on his 4th heart.
yeah, I'd like to think he kept the other ones. He seems like a sicko like that.
Real.
Yeah,
Never know.
easily going to go with the Washington football team here.
Heirlooms for me, Grant.
I'll take heirloom.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
And I like heirloom potatoes or heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah, heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want my family to leave me tomatoes. I mean, that's going to...
That would be kind of cool.
3 days?
That's fine with me.
All right, how about railroad hand cars versus the hokey pokey?
Hand
The
cars.
easiest one of the day. It's
Hand
railroad
cars.
Hand cars, and
Yes.
that's got a lot of momentum for me.
Yep.
Really?
Hand cars.
It's a great
like,
one,
you know,
dude. It's so
Hokey
sick.
pokey, that's what it's all about.
Old brother, where out thou? They get on the hand car.
What did you just say?
Oh, brother, where out thou?
Where out thou?
Yeah.
Where
I
art
mean,
thou?
come on, bro.
We're out.
That tries that feeling you get in your tries after. Oh man, come on, bro.
Yo, oh, brother, where out thou? That's me and you leaving a party that sucks.
Oh, brother, we're out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hand cars are sick. You just kind of, it's
Yeah.
like a seesaw that moves.
Yep.
It's just a genius mechanism.
Yeah, it's
It
like a
is.
square skateboard. I am going to go with the hokey pokey because it's kind of like the original Soldier Boy.
Well, I'm going hand cars. Grant, where are you?
I'll take railroad and car.
Yeah.
There we
That
go.
one's so
A
easy.
man of culture.
God damn it.
Love
I'm
to see
getting
it.
railroaded on this bracket.
Yep.
All right, next we got Trey Songz versus checking out the crib on Google Earth.
Check it out.
Check out the crib on
Just
Google
your
Earth.
house?
You might
Yeah.
see something that you never expected to see, like a bird. Just a bird that you might have missed because you were inside and it was outside and you just weren't looking out your window. You might see it on Google. That could be cool.
Yeah, I mean, my house is kind of boring to check out, but I love once you start there.
I like just looking at other things. Checking out the crib, I guess, but like, you ever just looked at a Wendy's? Just look at a Wendy's. See, what was going down at the Wendy's when.
You can't stop. You go down the street, you take a turn, and then you're just playing around until you find your creepy neighbor.
I use it to check for ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah,
Nice.
because the Google Earth cameras can pick up ghosts. They have like a
Nice.
heat sensor thing. So I like to
Nice.
make sure that my place isn't haunted.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll check it 3 days after I checked it previously, and there's new stuff there.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that's how I know something's going on.
I like checking out my parents' house.
Oh yeah,
Just seeing how they're doing.
seeing what they're up to.
I don't get
Nice.
down there very much, so it's good to check on them.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely
cool.
gonna go with that. Trey Songz.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, whatever.
Nah.
Trey songs, 4 songs, 5 songs. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Make as many as you want, dude. Stay out of my fucking way.
yeah. All right, now we got Petri dishes versus the war on Christmas.
Petri dishes are sick.
This one's the first real tough one, I think.
You know what? I like a petri
I just
dish
love
because
science,
it does
man.
imply that I'm going to get to see like someone's fingernail, like microscopic level.
Yeah, Petri dishes were really, really cool in science class.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I feel like as an adult, we're missing out on just kind of fucking around with a Petri dish.
Yeah, I'd love to
Yeah.
have like a pretty high-powered microscope in here just to see shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And am I mistaken, or was one of the characters in The Land Before Time named Petri?
You're right.
Petri was the
Probably.
little pterodactyl.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that actually sounds right. Wasn't murdered by their father either.
No, that was Littlefoot.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Little Feet is an old jam band.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Didn't know that. The War on Christmas, I
Bigfoot,
don't think it's
Littlefoot,
about the book
get out the
here. It's
way.
kind of the idea, the concept.
I think so. I don't mind the war on Christmas. I think it's fun. And you know what? We're really good at waging wars. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, definitely. And I like the response, the resistance.
Yes.
Keep Christ in Christmas is funny
Right.
to me. I love how Starbucks is somehow involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now they got holiday cups. They're supposed to be Christmas. I don't like the type of person, but I like that conversation with you because it's so stupid.
It is.
Like, usually the person who believes there's a war on Christmas has much more harmful views than that one.
Oh,
They're a
absolutely.
fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll argue with you about a bunch of stuff that's just a little too serious. But when you get to talk about there being a war on Christmas, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
That's fair.
I'm going Petri dishes.
I'm going Petri dishes.
Ooh, I'll take Petri dishes.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a close one for me.
Yep.
I'm not mad about it. All right, now we got The Key to
Real.
the City versus Santeria by Sublime.
Initially, this felt
Key to
very
the City.
close, but I'm going with Santeria. It's a great song.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
I already know my answer for the next
Got
one.
$1 million, but I spent it all. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. Were you going to take the second verse?
Let me pull up a video.
Bare behind.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's
I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her bare behind.
wow.
My
That
baby.
is badass. And
Yeah, he's
vulgar and
badass.
it's fuck, it's like
That's like
scumbag.
spanking.
That's some scumbag shit.
Yeah, I
Real.
picture like South Central scumbag slapping ass, drinking Modelo out of the cooler, shooting
Nice.
at your neighbor's house.
The back tattoo makes a lot more sense now.
It definitely does.
Yeah, that song is so good.
Yeah, The Key to the City, I do like when it's like a ridiculous person getting it.
Yeah.
You know, like Kurt Vile got the key to Philadelphia.
Sure.
And I was
Crazy.
like, why? You
Yeah.
know? I mean, he's a great rocker. Love his music.
Also, how many fucking keys are there?
Yeah, I know. And
Literally,
also,
there's
what
a
is
lot
it?
of keys.
Like if it was like an all-purpose key to like every restaurant and grocery
Yeah.
store and bar and club and
That'd be nice.
nightclub in the
That
city.
would be cool.
And it's awesome.
It's too big for that.
Yeah, it's like a huge
don't
key
make
that you just
doors
get to put in your house.
that big
I will
anymore.
say, and this can kind of be like our campaign video for it, we would love the keys to Toledo, Ohio.
I'd rather be on the remix to Santeria. I didn't grow up in Toledo.
Well, yeah, but you grew up close.
I'll take the key to Swanton. I could probably call them tomorrow.
Yeah,
They'd give
probably,
it to
yeah,
me.
first one.
They'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't fucking open anything. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the keys to Toledo. I mean, yeah, I grew up
I would
in
love the
Sylvania,
key.
but I went to school
Hold
in
on.
Toledo.
I would love the key to a city that I've never lived in. Like, give me the key to Tulsa. You know, why not? Why not? That could be cool.
That's fine. That counts. I want nothing to do with it. I'll take Mudhead and season tickets and I'll scalp them.
Would you go to the ceremony where they gave me the key to the city, though, in Toledo?
Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'd be on stage with you. I'd pat you on the back. I'd hug you when you got it.
Aw.
Real W Mans.
And I'll do the same for they probably don't have a stage there, but it's the
Grandstands.
barn or whatever they got going.
Grandstands. They do it in
on
the football
Do it
field.
on the Ferris wheel.
Nice.
The football field is the biggest arena in town.
Okay, yeah, by far. We could do it there.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'll bring a live bulldog.
That's good of you.
There we
I know
go.
last time I brought a dead bulldog, and that it was just not the vibe.
It was stuffed. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, other people seemed
Yikes.
upset.
It was the stuff you were doing with him that people didn't like, I think.
Well, I was pretending to talk. I was trying pretending to be him.
Yeah,
And he
you
was
get-
obviously a rough and rowdy New Yorker.
Yeah, you gave him a cigarette
man.
and acted like he was like the editor of a newspaper in 1912.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool though. I was like, I'm Benny Bulldog, and I'm gonna crack this case no matter what it takes. You know, and then everybody they didn't like that.
No, I'm going Santeria.
Santeria,
Kansas City.
Carhartt versus Cannonball.
I'm gonna go Carhartt, mainly because I watched this Speed video. Shout out to Speed. Not that they need a shout out from me. I need a shout out from them. Shout out to James and Jesse. But anyways, they did a great video on Carhartt. I learned a lot because I didn't know a whole lot about Carhartt, the history of it. But you know, I really like Carhartt, man. I'm gonna say that. Cannonball diving, man. There's cooler dives. Shout out to Molly Carlson. She dives, you know, Canada.
Diving.
You know what? This is going to offend a lot of people. Carhartt's kind of fucking overrated nowadays.
Really?
No.
It's Detroit.
I
It's
reached
not.
out to him too. Never responded. Fuck him.
What did you say?
I said, hey, man, let me get a jacket.
Yeah, like what? Was it Instagram or email? Or
What?
How did you reach out to Carhartt? It's not a
I
person.
went.
I mean, I'm sure it was named after a person.
I went to the store.
You just went to the store and said, "Hey, let me get a jacket."
Yeah.
Were you willing to pay for it? Or?
Fuck no.
Well, that's the problem there.
Yikes.
I will say, last time I went to a Carhartt store, it was on a weekend, nice summer day, and they had one of those ridiculous little promo kids out front. I don't know, some sort of
Promo kid?
Yeah, he had like
Promo
a
kid is
lanyard on, and
crazy.
He was like, "What's up, guys? Want to spin this wheel?" And I was like,
Oh, it's
for
one of those-
what?"
yeah. Oh,
and he was
Jesus.
like, "Oh, you could win, a pen or." And I was like, "Cut the shit. What's the best thing I could win?" He was like, "Oh, you could get a $20 gift card. I only got a couple left," and it was the small sliver. Won that shit.
Did you really?
Went right in, bought a shirt that was like $30, $10. Said, "See you later. What a great day."
Yeah, I guess that's cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Shoe Carnival.
Yeah, I remember Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival was fucked though, because you could only spin the fucking wheel after you finished your goddamn purchase.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, it
Yikes.
was like a rebate.
Yeah, and then if you won anything, they were like, "Here you go, you can use this your next time in."
Oh, that's smart though.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bitch, please."
That's good business on Shoe Carnival.
It
Smart,
is.
though.
Yeah, ask how much
great
fucking
business.
of those sons of bitches are in business still.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. If you worked at Shoe Carnival, were you called a carny or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a freak show in the back.
Did they really?
At least
Yo.
the one I went to.
Okay, yeah. I remember I spun a wheel at the Chipotle grand opening. This is like early days Chipotle. Like people were like, it was like word on the street. There's this new Mexican spot.
Yeah.
Where it's an
Yo.
assembly line. You can make your own burrito as you go. You know, that sort of thing. And I went and I was like a little kid and I spun a wheel and got a free burrito.
Nice.
Nice.
First burrito at Chipotle was free and it was huge.
That's awesome.
Sick.
I go cannonball diving.
I'm assuming this is yelling cannonball while you dive.
Exactly.
Because cannonball
Yeah.
diving, I mean, what is that even? That's a weird saying.
Yeah, it's yelling.
It's yelling it while you dive.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Cannonball.
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to go with Carhartt here because
Alright.
yelling it, I hate the person who yells it.
Yeah, just do
starts
it.
the party.
It's got to be an uncle.
Yeah, no one started swimming yet, and he goes out and he goes, "Beth, is the pool ready?" She's like, "Yeah, get in there." And he goes, "Cannonball!" And
Yeah. I do like that moment. I'm still going to go with Carhartt because I wear it.
Carhartt.
Yep. Nope.
Grant?
I'm taking Cannonball.
Of course.
Carhartt should have won, bro. Come on.
There's just too many bad
I
people.
could have
that
taken
wear
this
Carhartt.
whole bracket,
Bad
bro.
people that yell cannonball.
I've never met one.
Next, we got Dale Gribble versus seeing a wild animal at the zoo and saying, "Who let him out of his cage?"
That's a pretty good bit, but Dale, I fucking love King of the Hill.
I know
with
you
Dale.
do, and full transparency, our friend Sam, he
Yeah.
made this. He texted me and said, "Do you know King of the Hill characters?" And I said, "No, but Greg
I
does."
don't.
Yeah.
So I don't know who Dale Gribble is.
I
he
know,
looks
but
cool.
I like
He's a
Dale, 'cause why
conspiratorial
not?
exterminator who like lives in a trailer, always has a cigarette, excessive alcoholic, has a hot ass wife that cheats on him with John Redman. It's like so obvious to everyone else, but he is so focused on like often like the government tapping his phones and stuff, and he's always smoking a cigarette. And he drives a big exterminator truck around town.
Do they ever
Nice.
do an American Dad King of the Hill crossover episode?
Fuck no, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay,
It wouldn't.
I'm gonna go with seeing a wild animal at the zoo and saying, "Who let him out of his cage?"
Give me Dale.
Yeah, I love a good character, but that is too good of a bit. So let's get that.
All right, now we got foam posits versus whale sharks.
They got me for my
Wanted
phones.
the Galaxy foam posits so bad
Phones,
when I was a
bro.
little hooper.
Come
I'm
on.
not trying to be a sneaker snob here. I always hated foam posits. Still don't like them.
I,
think they're ugly.
I respect that
don't-
take. I feel like it takes a certain kind of guy to be able to pull off some foams, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if Riley has it in him. Respectfully, though. But yeah, I gotta go foams, man. They're not my favorite shoe, but I mean, come on, bro. They're hard, bro.
Get why I don't get the hype, and whale sharks are fucking awesome.
Yeah, whale sharks are great. There was like a brief moment
They're cool.
in my like heavy zoo going days that whale sharks became my favorite animal.
Yeah.
I would always buy the toy at the gift shop on the way out. Be like looking through file, and I'll take that.
Yeah.
Foam posits, I don't know. They're a great shoe to hoop in.
Totally. I get that.
They're not a streetwear shoe. They're too shiny.
Yeah.
But people wear them.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. And they become so
Fair.
sought after. It's just a little.
Yeah.
Enough with the malarkey and the hullabaloo.
Yep. Whale sharks, easy.
Whale sharks.
Foams.
Those things are badass.
I think they're the largest gay sea animal too.
Oh, I didn't know that. John Wayne Gacy.
No, bats are gay.
John Wayne versus gay sea animals.
Show me that demon drop, Pilgrim. I'll take another Cosmo.
I prefer men sexually, Pilgrim. My sexual preference is the same as my sex, Pilgrim. I'm still figuring out what gay means.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Up next, we got Soulful White Boys. That looks like Zach Villery versus Denver.
I've never been to Denver.
Shout out, Zach.
Denver is a shit town that's
I've heard
overrun right
things.
now.
By what?
Homeless migrants.
What the fuck? Dude, you've been doing. They went the.
I'm doing a dig. Have you heard of Dignan?
Oh yeah,
You've heard of the Dignan?
I was at a city council meeting last night, and he came barging in, dressed in like inappropriate Native American regalia.
Oh yeah.
And he was speaking some sort of gibberish that was supposed to be representative of Spanish and Mandarin hybrid.
Oh
okay.
no.
And then he played
Mandarin,
he
obviously.
played Kung Fu Fighting on a boombox and then tried to break dance.
Yeah.
All in all, an electric performance.
I mean, definitely. It's
If it-
experimental.
If it was like 4 a.m. at an art party, maybe at a warehouse in Denver,
Yeah.
that would work. But at city council meeting, it was abhorrent.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that makes sense. He's up to kind of some weird stuff.
I fucking hate Soulful White Boys.
I'm better than
Soulful
Soulless
White Boys are cool.
Whatever. Denver's a great city.
I'm trying to think of one.
Here's what I'll say about Denver.
don't
It's a
know.
nice place to visit and whatever, but cultural exports. I mean, what are we doing here?
What?
Name one great musician from Denver.
Oh, John
John who?
Denver.
He's not from Denver. His last name's Denver.
Let's see.
Okay.
How else do you get a last name like that?
We don't have time for that. Soulful White Boys, easily.
Okay, yeah, we're not off to a good start. I'm not gonna read off any names until I see one that I'm like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what? He's right. He's right. I'm gonna let me just real quick one more time. I'm checking Wikipedia now. Yeah. I don't think Denver's not valid. I'm sorry.
Ian Vollmer.
Dan Vollmer is from BG. He's from
He
Bowling
lived
Green.
in
see,
Denver
though.
for a long time.
Let's see
I think he
actors.
met his wife there.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
That's
who
awesome.
lived in Denver.
Burritos. Every burrito I've ever had in Denver kicks ass.
Yeah, they do have good burritos, but that doesn't make a
Train
city
station?
worth going to.
Train station, great train station.
Yeah, they okay.
Philip
There's a
Bailey?
few. They have a haunted airport.
He's from Denver.
Top,
That's
Rocky
cool.
Top?
mountaintop. Oh, Rocky Top, here we go to the mountaintop. That's like they sing shit like that. It's an old mountaineer town
Tim
that's now
Allen.
infested
I mean,
with
come
hippies
on.
and migrants.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm going with Soulful White Boys.
Yeah.
It's better than Soulless White Boys.
Yeah.
Denver, go Nuggets.
We'll go Soulful White Boys.
White boys.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Sorry, Hunter.
He's a soulful white boy.
He's a Nuggets fan.
Yeah, barely. All right, now we got Ozempic versus skipping the Big Sean verse.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm never skipping the Big Sean.
Yeah, I'm
verse.
taking Ozempic, bro. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not even fat, so like it would be kind of dumb. If I mean, yeah, I'd look like I eat good, but I mean that's it though. I'm not taking Ozempic, but like in terms of the bracket, Ozempic is gonna move on because I'm not skipping the Big Sean verse.
I want to hear it.
See, the thing is like when Big Sean has a verse on another song, it's usually awesome.
Yeah.
He just has some songs of his own.
Sure.
Where I'd be skipping like maybe one of the 3 Big Sean verses on his own song.
Yeah,
Maybe.
this is really a battle of two things I don't like. I don't like the Ozempic craze thing that's going on. And I don't
just go
like
to the
shitting on
gym.
Big Sean anymore.
Yeah, not at all. But I'll say about the Ozempic thing is like, I don't like culturally what Ozempic means right now, but it's just a diabetes medication, and it's honestly one of the most effective medications.
Yeah,
that we've
I
seen in our
remember
lifetime.
the commercials for it when I was younger, man. You know, back before all these thugs were just taking it. And then getting diss tracks written about them, and then, you know, moving to Texas and getting a license and putting horns on a... What do you put horns on? Some car that doesn't need horns on it. It's probably like an S-Class. I don't know, man. That thug! that light-skinned Canadian thug.
Yeah, that's great.
Like it's helped a lot of people lose the
He knows what he
required
is.
weight and regulate their levels like that.
He
It's a
knows
great
exactly
medication.
what he is.
It's just that now it's popular with people who want to cut a few in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna go with Ozempic.
I'll take it. Up next, we got homonyms or loots.
Yeah, I believe that's homonyms.
Homonyms.
Oh, shit.
Loots are cool.
Actually, I think you can say it either way.
You could, but it's homonyms.
Okay. I love a loot, dude. A loot is sick.
But dude, homonyms are so sick. It's a word that means two things that are completely different.
I don't like that. It's just like lazy American language, English language. Sorry. It's American.
American language.
Dude, you know there are some languages
Like loots.
where they don't have like plurals, like each thing is a new thing.
Sure.
Like there's no
Yeah.
word for books.
Yeah.
It's just this is the old man and the sea.
Yeah.
This is the Bible. What are those two things? The old man and the sea and the Bible.
But yeah, I mean, I hate other languages too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
A lute is sick. That's the dawn of music, dog.
Yeah, it's a
One of the
fire
early-
instrument.
Like, imagine a dude back in the day. You never even seen one of these things, and you're walking down the street, and you're like, "What the fuck is that noise?" It is pleasant and awesome. Like must be a
Imagine.
spell. And then you look over, and there's a dirty little street guy playing like Dragon Force on the lute. Imagine
Dragon
Freebird
Force.
on the lute back in like 1000 BC.
You know what I'm just noticing?
Yeah.
Lute is a homonym.
Yeah, sure.
Give me the lute. They don't mean in that instrument when they say that.
Maybe.
Give me
Is that
the
how that
loot.
works? I'm not sure if that's actually.
think
Maybe
it
it has
gotta
to
be
be
spelled
spelled
the
the exact
same,
same
yeah.
way. Is that
Yeah,
how it
Lou
works?
is a rapper though.
Fuck.
I love lutes, dude.
Signed to Dreamville.
Fuck that. Fuck language. What are we talking? Phonics?
I love that shit. Give me homonyms.
Grant, where do you fall?
Show me the loot.
Show me the loot.
All right, last one on the first side. We got Loveland Frog versus Norbit.
Norbit, I hate frogs.
Frogs, so
I genuinely hate frogs. Norbit.
he's like
Great
one of the
movie.
greatest cryptids of all time.
It's so weird.
It's awesome. Why? Loveland's got nothing but Chris Grissom and the Loveland Frog.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's weird in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
And look at the drawing of it.
Look how tall the Loveland Frog is.
And he
tall.
seemingly is handsy.
Well,
It
apparently.
seems like his thing. He's
Yeah.
like a peeper.
Right.
He
Yeah.
sneaks up on you and he grabs a little ass and you turn around and you're like ready to fight and he goes, and you're like, oh shit, what up, dude?
I don't think that's what people would say.
I'd
But
say,
think so.
fuck, I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
you've seen the Loveland Frog before?
Yeah, every time I drive through, we holler at each other.
That
Yo.
this isn't a picture, right?
No.
That's a rendering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just making sure, because that would scare the hell out of me. If
then-
that's real.
Norbit
That would
is
be
like-
crazy.
That's like it represents a bad era.
Yeah, it's not Eddie Murphy's
does.
proudest moment.
It's not, but it's still funny.
Dr. Doolittle. but but yeah, I'm not a big
least it was
Norbit
funny.
fan. I like the concept. I think it's funny when Eddie Murphy plays every character.
I do
Yeah.
too, but I hate that whole movie rests on the fact that he's a fat lady for half of it. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
Yeah,
so big.
yeah, that's a lot
It's
of
like
That's real. It probably hasn't aged well at all.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through.
I guess that is what's funny about the Loveland Frog is that it's so big, but it feels less offensive because it's a frog.
I haven't seen either of these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Loveland Frog.
Oh, easily.
On to the
Norbit.
second side. Now we got eye floaters versus grifting.
Grifting.
What?
Grifting.
I hate grifters.
I don't see an eye floater.
I
and get
also
excited.
do hate grifters, but like eye floaters are kind of just like, who wants that, man? I don't. I'm not a grifter, but like, we'll take them, I guess. I mean, we got them already.
Cool that they exist though.
I guess grifting is like a complex thing, though. You can like steal money.
Yeah, but grifting a lot of the time, I feel like the example of grifting nowadays is just people who change their opinion for money.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
I mean, they can do that, though.
Whatever happened to standing on business?
Whatever, dude. I started a GoFundMe because I was sick.
That's not a good thing that you should be proud
Yikes.
I'm grifting cash.
I just can't.
Maybe
can't
don't do
back this
that.
one up. I can't do it.
An eye floater's so boring.
I remember the first time I saw an eye floater and I freaked out and ran into my mom and was like, "What is that?" And then she was like, "Oh, you're good. It happens to everybody."
You were talking like a man
Yikes.
back then.
Yeah. I
demand
of you, tell me what this is.
You should not talk to your mom like that.
It was last week.
I love grifting.
Yikes.
I'm going with the eye floaters.
Grift or
Grifting.
not, Grant.
Show me eye floaters.
Okay.
Grifting. But I get it, man.
It's like mystical and cool.
Money, please.
I guess.
Don't care.
Yeah. All right. How about yacht rock versus henchmen?
Yacht
Henchmen.
rock. Henchmen are
Dude,
great.
henchmen are
Henchmen
fire.
are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Come
but
on, dude.
Yacht rock is like an amazing. Michael McDonald,
Michael McDonald's great, and I guess Vampire Weekend's kind of yacht rock sometimes.
new school, like those guys, yacht rock. I'm talking Stephen Bishop, Michael McDonald, Bobby Caldwell, Steely Dan.
Is Christopher Christopherson? No.
Yes.
He is.
No, Chris Christopherson's more like a
Who's
folk
the guy who won a bunch of Grammys? It's the other Chris. Chris something.
Christopher Cross?
Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross is yacht rock.
yeah.
Don Henley. You could break out every member of the Eagles, you know, like what a genre.
Even Jalen Hurts.
Even Jalen Hurts.
There
It's
you
just
go.
white guys being a little soulful with a tinge of romance.
Look at this picture of henchmen now.
I like a henchman,
So
but he ain't top
hard.
brass.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
It's a
He's
big
just-
guy.
If you're not first, you're last.
He's a yes man at the end of the day. And it's fun, like, when the henchmen show up and they're ready to...
Yeah.
That's all right. But, like, the henchmen never have any personality. They're
No,
like,
but what is the honcho without the henchman?
I guess, nothing. But what
Nothing.
is anybody on a boat without Michael McDonald at some point?
Not a fan of
People on a
boats.
boat nowadays are listening to country. It sucks, but it's true.
Not me.
Yes, you are.
Put me on a boat. I'm not playing country.
You play country no matter where you are.
That's fine, but I'm going to play Save It for a Rainy Day.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with henchman though.
Henchmen.
Rock. Easy. Grant, what do you got?
Show me henchmen.
Yes,
Grant don't like drinking
sir.
beers no more.
Yeah,
He's into cartoon henchmen.
yeah. All right, now vanity license plates versus
Oh, license
advent
plates.
calendars.
Oh, vanity license plates. I
Yeah.
get so excited every time I see one. I
Easy.
saw one the other day that said crispy with a 5.
Sick.
That's awesome.
I could cry thinking about advent calendars.
That's gay.
I would. I was obsessed with them as a kid.
I liked him as a kid
Real.
too. We had a family friends that lived in England, and they would send us a Cadbury one every year. That was very special to me because as
Nice.
a kid, that chocolate was really great. And then I
Real.
turned like 12, and I don't give a fuck. And now when I see a license plate that says balls or something,
Oh, yeah.
that's exciting to me. I could cry over that.
Yeah, see,
That's
ours
real.
was like
That's understandable.
homemade stuffed little Velcro pieces that we would hang up each day that made a nativity scene by the time the advent calendar was done.
Oh, I thought Advent
Interesting.
calendar was just one that you pop chocolate out of every day.
I think that was for like fat kids and shit.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know if I should say that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know if I should
Yikes.
say
Stand on business for once, you
don't know.
skunk.
Oh man.
You fucking
Yikes.
skunk man.
I'd like to apologize for
cue the music.
casual fat phobia there. I was just trying to fire back, as this is kind of a debate show.
Yeah.
And the bracket's all kind of about getting your candidate to the next round, winning the primary, if you will. And it doesn't represent my views or how I truly feel.
Yikes.
And I think everybody's beautiful.
One of those license plates says
There we go.
it's lit, and the other one says dick out. You're gonna take your dumb little Velcro calendar over that?
Hate to burst your bubble, bro, but you couldn't get the one that says dick out. They don't let you do that.
In other states, sometimes they will.
Fuck Trump. Not going to be able to do that one either, bozo.
My
Probably
mom,
not.
the first guy she remarried after she left my father or my dad left her, I don't know. They had license plate that said "I groom" on one car and then "dog hair" on the others.
Ooh, I would hate to drive
Yikes.
the first one.
No, for real.
I mean, it didn't really have a meaning back then. It was like 2007. So
I groom.
Yikes.
it's "I groom dog hair."
Imagine if you pulled
Still
up,
has 'em.
If you
Here we
it
go.
says I groom and you pull up next to a car that says Lil Kids.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, vanity license plates for me.
License
Yeah,
plates.
easily vanity license plates. Who cares about my childhood? Now we got trail cam happenings versus lying about your academic pedigree.
Oh,
I
lying.
love, like the style of a
you
trail
know.
cam footage, and I also like when I hang out with a country friend who like they'll have a whole folder on their phone and they'll brag, "Dude, check out what's been out there recently."
Yeah.
And they'll send me 7 pictures of just like a fat ass deer eating corn, and I'm like, "Dude, great job."
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be seeing that than somebody showing me like ring camera footage from their front door.
Oh yeah, that shit's weird.
That's fair.
I mean, I do like it when like something actually happens. Like,
Yeah.
like a deer and a jackal get onto the front porch and start fucking or something. I'll like, that's cool. 'Cause then you're
Yeah.
like, wow, look at, they found a nice place.
I love a happy encounter between strangers too.
What do you, wait.
Like ring cam footage I saw the other day was like a young Muslim man who just started working for Amazon, and it was his time to pray in the afternoon. And he went down in the person's backyard, and the guy comes with the ring camera and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing, man? What's going on?" And the guy gets up and he's like super apologetic. And he's like, "Sir, I'm Muslim. I got to pray, 3-4 times a day. That was my time. I was just using this little space right here. I wasn't using much of the yard." He's like, "I had to get my prayers off." So, "What are you doing, man?" And the guy's all worked up until they finally find the middle ground. And he's like, "Oh, you doing your prayers, man?" And the guy's like, "Yes, sir. I'm just doing my prayers." And he's like, "Dude, you know what, man? He like calms all the way down. He's like, "Good for you, man. Do your prayers. Knock them out." I was like, "That's
Knock
awesome."
them
That all
out.
happened on a ring camera?
Yeah.
How?
You know how you can talk through it.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like,
And so like someone was at
in the
work.
backyard?
Yeah, I guess that's like where the door was.
That's fair.
Where they get deliveries.
Oh, okay.
And the guy was at work and saw a young Muslim Amazon driver praying in his backyard, and he got startled because he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe he's never seen a Muslim man at prayer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He started hooting and hollering at him, and then they settled. And it was very beautiful. And then a jackal came up and started fucking the dude who was praying.
Hell yeah. That's the best of both
Gave it
worlds.
to him.
That's cool.
Gave it to him.
Gave
man.
it-
His
oh
ring
my
camera
God.
was rooting him on. He's like, "Sick him."
And then he was like, "Hey, by the way, man, Mecca's that way." Lying about your academic pedigree is awesome because it's easy.
very awesome.
and
It is.
Nobody has ever asked me for either of my diplomas.
Never finished
Yep.
school, and if I'm in a conversation with someone that I don't really care to be in, yep, went to school at Cincinnati. Boom.
That's real.
Done.
That's not a lie.
I guess, or like I'll say, I finished out. Finished out school down at Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's also not. You could straight up say, I have a degree from the University of Cincinnati.
True, and
Yeah.
I have done that, but I guess I don't really seek out the opportunity to do that. It's just very easy.
That's
to lie.
understandable.
Yeah, it's so easy to lie.
I met a guy the other day who was smoking a blunt on Belle Isle in a Lions jersey and Cartiers, and he was in a giant Mercedes van, and he said he went to
Sick.
Harvard, and I didn't blink.
Oh, is that the guy who asked us for hot dogs?
Yeah, he
I
went.
like
he
that
said-
guy.
I liked him too, but he said he went to Harvard for theology, and now he's a pastor.
Man, could be.
Yeah.
No reason to believe he's lying, but like that's the only guy I've ever met who went to Harvard for theology.
I have one big reason to believe him, and that's he was in a Barry Sanders jersey. And he also offered to pay for hot dogs and burgers multiple times when we were giving them to him for free.
And he was in like a $300,000 Mercedes van, and people were kind of cycling out of the back, like people could stop by and have a drink or something. And then when they left, they'd say, "All right, see you later, OG," and he'd be like, "All right, bet you come see me at this time in this place or whatever."
Okay.
So he was
Interesting.
either dealing drugs or he was like the community pastor who like people were stopping by to show respect.
He was probably dealing
Real.
penance.
True.
Yeah, I'm going to go with trail cam happenings.
Easy, yeah, for sure. I love watching porn.
I'm gonna go
on
with the
those, too.
lying, man.
All right, now we got Akon City versus celebrities playing themselves in movies.
Celebrities playing
Akon
themselves in
City was
movies.
a complete failure, wasn't it?
Fire.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't want to jump out here and say something bad because Akon tried to build a city.
And it looks pretty sick in that picture.
It
The
definitely
rendering is
does.
great. Right. That's a rendering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, those buildings look insane.
It's like good for Akon trying to build a city.
He's got some backwards stuff going on, though. He like believes some stuff that I don't.
That's
Real.
fine.
Nah.
Celebrities playing themselves in movies is whatever. I'm trying to think of
It's
an
pretty
instance
cool.
where like I'm super stoked about it. I like it more in a short form. Like a TV show is fine. Quick
That's
cameo
true.
of- was that
BoJack
Blake
Horseman,
Griffin?
that's always great.
Yeah.
A movie like the example we have here of Kevin Garnett in Uncut Gems is like the worst for me. I hate him in that.
Yeah, he's not
That's
great
fair.
in that movie, but
Definitely not.
I like it when it's played for laughs.
Yeah.
Like when the idea is that it could be a character and then they just call them by the celebrity's actual name. I love that.
Yeah, and I guess I like it when it's an actor playing themselves. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
for
like
sure.
Adam Sandler pops up in a movie, they're like, "Is that fucking Adam Sandler?" And he's like,
That's rude.
Yeah. Okay.
"Yeah,
That's a fair
I'm gonna
point.
go with celebrities playing themselves in. Akon City's funnier to me, so I'm gonna go Akon City.
I'm going with
I'm
Akon
going
City
celebrities.
too. Keep it alive, Akon. Let's build
That's
it up.
real.
Now we got Irish diaspora versus when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I believe you're going to want to say diaspora.
It's not diaspora.
Diaspora.
What is that?
No, it's diaspora.
Diaspora.
Yep.
And what's that?
Diaspora is just like the cultural spread of it, of whatever culture it is. Like like see how we get the little map here? This is where Irish people have migrated to over time heavily. And now there's like little pockets of Irish culture in those places.
Okay, and the brown is probably for beer, and the green is for shamrocks?
Or puke. They puke a lot.
Yeah, they do throw up a lot.
Shout out Ireland.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ireland.
I guess. I don't know. That one I don't like thinking about as much as when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
Oh, I mean, I've never experienced anything but that.
Yikes.
That's common for me.
Yikes.
That's a
GG's.
you problem or
It could be due to my laundry list of mistakes.
oh yeah.
And then maybe they're like, maybe they have it out in their mind that I'm a bad guy.
Okay.
Probably.
And that's not. Is that up to you or is
Totally.
That, okay. Cool. All right.
But I'm just saying that's kind of par for the course. And when I meet an Irish person, it's kind of exciting.
It's always exciting.
If I meet
I love Irish
one of my
people.
girlfriend's friends and she's like, fuck you, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Whoa.
What is this new experience?
Oh no, please like me. I'm like I give a fuck.
Jesus, man.
Like I give a good goddamn.
Yeah,
I got a lot of friends,
real.
and most of them don't like me either, and that's fine. They got to deal with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the diaspora.
I
Yeah.
very seldom had a girlfriend's friends as a whole not like me, but I'm sure there's been a few who are like,
That's
"Man,
real.
I also can't date someone who has too many friends.
Yikes.
You gotta have a tight circle.
That's a red flag. All right. I like meeting an actual Irish person, but
Yes.
somebody who's just like celebrating Irish culture here, not my favorite thing.
That's a fair point.
Always got the short end of the tough end of the clock.
I'm gonna go with when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
All right, now we got Dig Dug
Okay.
versus Tracy Morgan
I
Dig
like
Dug?
Tracy Morgan, but I'm taking Dig Dug, man.
from the arcade.
I don't think I've ever
Cool
played
game.
it.
You never played Dig Dug? That
Dig Dug is
so
fire.
Up your alley, it's crazy.
What do you mean up my alley?
You love shit like that.
Really?
This is like what are your other favorite games like Halo
Like
and
Cyberpunk,
Yep.
Red Dead Redemption,
Totally,
or
yeah.
like Elden Ring, or
Yeah.
anything that takes a really long time.
Yeah,
Real.
Same genre.
World building and
same
stuff,
box, like box it
wow.
up, ship it to your house. You need to buy a Dig Dug machine for your basement.
Tracy Morgan's
Real.
electric.
Do you have a basement?
He's great.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Dig Dug machine for the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Tracy Morgan though,
Dude.
I love when he
Excuse
does
me.
this with his belly.
Oh, there's something.
Tracy Morgan. I
Something
can't
to-
do his voice. Never mind.
No, you
Cut
can't.
that part out.
Or you can apologize.
Cue the music.
Sorry for trying to do Tracy Morgan's voice. If I had the music's on, right? Yeah. Yep, I hear it. Okay. If I had done it well, I think I could have pulled it off. But it came out not how I imagined it in my head. It's one of those
Yeah.
acquired ones you got to work on a little bit. And it's like a deep down in my stomach, and then I'd work up to a better Tracy Morgan impression that would be okay as long as I'm only doing the voice, which is obviously
Fair.
only all I would do.
Oh, okay.
And so, I'm sorry to Tracy Morgan and to Tracy Morgan fans out there.
The black community.
Like, I mean, like specifically, like, that's not doing a bad impression of somebody. Like, there's not a racial problem.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, it just was a bad impression of a man who happens to be black.
We
Yeah.
respect him.
Obviously, he was like one of my favorite SNL guys.
He's moving on here too. Fuck Dig Dug.
I'm going with Dig Dug.
Dig Dug.
Show me Dig Dug.
Yes, sir.
You just haven't played it. And once you play
a
it,
great
it's
game.
going to be electric for you. And I think Tracy Morgan would understand.
Well, I can tell you, you're never playing. Tracy
probably
Morgan with
plays
that
Dig Dug.
accent that you just put on.
I wasn't trying to play him. I feel like there's plenty of young women in Hollywood who should play him.
Up next, we have effective advertising versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
I'm gonna go effective advertising because it's direct, man. It's just like, this is what it is. Deal with it or don't. And that's cool. I can get behind that.
Obviously, Wayne Knight's moving on here.
I mean, yeah, there's no way we could
I guess.
pick the other thing. Effective advertising is cool. I love Mad Men and all that crap. But
Sure.
this is like, I mean,
It's one of the best scenes in movie history.
Yeah, I mean, holy cow.
I guess,
You know
man.
what I mean?
I know how.
How?
Through computers.
You're saying he ate a bunch of computers and that's how he got that big?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
You too.
I don't eat computers.
Not what I've heard, buddy.
Unless they're tiny. If I can fit them in my mouth, I mean, I'm eating a computer.
You're asking
yeah.
for it at that point.
Yeah, you're
You come in here looking like that, all small.
you're looking like a tiny computer. You think I'm not going to crunch you up in my mouth? The texture does seem satisfying of a computer. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go with the Space Jam. Dave Matthews Band Chicago River Incident versus T-shirt cannons.
T-shirt cannons.
T-shirt cannons. They're so sick.
Yeah, can you
because they could also just double as like a potato cannon, or like maybe you could put a little guy in there, launch him. Something like that.
Dave Matthews Chicago thing.
Yeah, when you're on a tour bus, you got to dump shit sometimes because you're just hauling your poop around the country. I never understood why it doesn't just drop out on the road. That seems fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
It should just
animals poop on the road. I mean,
the bottom of the toilet you should be able to see the road.
Oh yeah, I think that would be just a hole.
Fair?
Yeah, who cares?
Right.
I don't.
If
I was driving behind a bus and a turd fell out in the road and I ran it over, I'd be like,
maybe it has like a motion sensor that sprays like one wall of water across. So that's why it hits water. Because otherwise, like it should kind of slop onto the road.
Yeah,
a
slop plop.
Like a plop. Yeah, plop. Something plop.
Yeah, that's all great. But when Dave Matthews was driving by the Chicago River, they opened it up and they dumped it on one of those big ferries that like tourists go on, and like 200 pounds of Dave Matthews jam band shit fell onto them.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
It's one of my least favorite stories, honestly, because you guys know how I feel about poop.
Yeah, and it's also just like whatever. Like Dave Matthews, like everybody was like, Dave Matthews is such a dick. I'm like, Dave Matthews wasn't like, do it now to the driver, like, open the vent.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you never know though.
That vent, let my poopy
He could have done it
down. He didn't do that.
Yeah, he didn't.
Allegedly.
And I like Dave's music sometimes, so like whatever.
Fair.
The poop incident sucks. T-shirt cannons, they're here to stay. Those are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty
I've
cool.
always wanted to do a video where I'm wearing a bulletproof vest and you shoot me pretty much point blank with a T-shirt cannon.
Okay, you could do it to me and I'd be shirtless and you could put a bullet in it.
Okay.
Yikes.
Sweet. T-shirt cannons, easy.
T-shirt cannons.
Up next, we got the Da Vinci Code versus music
Da
your dad
Vinci?
hates.
Yeah, music my dad hates is almost all music.
Yikes.
Yeah, my dad just hates music
Oh,
that
the
he
next
used to get high
one.
to, which is stuff I kind of like too. I like the Da Vinci Code as like a thing, not the movie is kind of like, ugh.
I haven't seen the movie. I
haven't.
read the book.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about it.
I don't
honestly.
either.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, the music your dad hates is great though
That's
to
same.
me because we have very different reasons for that. Your
Yeah.
dad is afraid of flashbacks.
Yeah.
My dad just thinks all music sucks except for like Warren Zevon and a bunch of folk artists who have 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify right now.
That's true. My dad hates Kodak Black too, and I love his music, so
Yeah, let's go with music your dad hates.
easy.
D Savage
You might as well-
I Know
I mean, you might as well
Snippet
go with that.
versus the Oregon Duck mascot.
I mean,
I know this is one of the greatest snippet videos of all time.
the duck's electric. I love that snippet, but the duck, dude.
D Savage lives in his car.
Yeah, he does.
They say it's a
Allegedly.
legend
Yeah.
that he lives in his car.
Allegedly,
the I Know
yes.
snippet is legendary. I feel like the
It is.
Oregon Duck mascot should have been the one that's like the freaky Nike one, who's like a robot.
It was for a second.
I know, but we got the picture of like the Donald Duck looking ass.
Well, now he does the thing with his belly, and he gets down.
Right, totally.
Real.
I mean, he's awesome.
Yeah,
I do
just
like that
feel we got
cyborg-looking
too many
guy.
things working in that, in like it's just two different ducks
see.
that we're thinking about, and
I'm
Nike
thinking of
duck.
the one jiggling his gut and breakdancing and going to frat parties and grinding.
yeah, I just can't get my ducks.
Why
in
is
a
it
row
showing me
here.
dunks? I want to see the duck. I literally said Nike duck, and it's showing me a bunch of dunks. Are you kidding me, bro?
So I'm gonna go with the snippet.
I'm going the mascot, and I know where Grant's going.
I'm taking the snippet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves D Savage is his favorite rapper against
Yeah.
all odds.
See, now it's showing me.
Next, we got a carp
know what,
versus
man?
the great outdoors. This
Never
seems like
mind,
an unfair
dude.
matchup.
Yeah, because the
Let's say the great outdoors, man. I guess I don't
carp
know.
is part of the great outdoors.
Yeah, I can
It
choose the great
is.
outdoors, and I get a carp.
Yeah, I mean, at least one.
I love a carp. It is a
Probably.
very slept-on game fish. I had a lot of fun catching carp as a kid, and most people will just kind of gloss over them and throw their fancy spinner out there. All they want is a little bass. Any pond you go to, most likely if you're in the Midwest, really anywhere, one of the biggest fish you can pull out of there is a carp. I like a carp too because there's those videos of them when you hold them up, they look like they have like great dick-sucking mouths. They're like... They got like big, they don't have teeth. You can catch a carp on like a little hook and a ball of bread. That's what they like. And they just
Yikes.
suck. They have
I'm just
big
trying
juicy
to-
lips.
And you're saying that's something you like about them. Is it you're imagining that they're sucking your?
And there's just funny videos of them when you pull them out of the water and they're gasping for air. It looks like they're going in on a different kind of rod.
Yo,
That's not something I like about them per se.
that is
I like that they're
devious.
stupid. And they're
That is
easy to
devious.
Carpe diem. Does that have anything to do with the fish or no? Is it separate?
Yeah, it's a separate thing. I'm taking great outdoors. It's all encompassing.
Great outdoors, yeah.
Shout out the carp.
Yeah, I'll go with the great outdoors as well.
Big poop veins in their meat fillets. You got to be careful if you're going to eat one.
Yeah. Next, we got Grady Sizemore versus lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs.
And imagine you get home from school, sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, 2010.
Dad's got the TV outside.
Yeah.
It's a nice day. He has just finished the lawn. It's got the smell. Sprinklers going. Your mom's grilling almost a late lunch. It's kind of just like fucking around on the grill.
She loves that.
Dad's got the TV outside, and who do you see out there in center field for the Indians?
Grady Sizemore.
Who do you see in
Yo.
the stands?
Grady's ladies.
Yeah. And who's up to bat at DH?
Travis Hafner.
Fuck. And Jake Westbrook's on the mound.
Yo,
Oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm getting chills.
I don't like baseball like that.
Chills.
I kind of, I don't care about baseball.
Who's playing third base? Tell me who's playing third base. I can't remember it. Tell me who's at third base.
Casey Blake. But you could put him anywhere on the field.
The utility player.
He played catcher.
Absolutely.
Oh,
But
God,
who
I'm
was
shit.
playing catcher?
Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
Oh.
Yo,
And maybe a little later on, but who was at shortstop?
Oh, Johanny Peralta?
And maybe an occasional Abstrubal Cabrera. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
I could cry thinking about those early.
That's crazy, man.
Sizemore highlights for 15 minutes the other day.
Yeah, we talked about Grady Sizemore not 5 minutes before the video started.
It's hard not to.
So we talked
That's
about him a lot.
insane.
And yeah, he is fucking handsome as shit.
He's baseball's Brady Quinn, who is an actual all-star.
I feel like the show's gotten big enough.
Grady.
Please. Let's do an episode with Grady
Please,
Sizemore.
Brady.
What do you
You can throw baseballs in my head for an hour.
yo,
Yeah, I don't care that it won't even perform better than a regular video, probably.
Yeah. I want to be underground, buried up to my neck, like you do at the beach.
Yeah.
And my head is home plate. And from center field, you hit balls out to him, and then he whips them in and tries to hit my head.
I love it.
Yo.
He'll hit him. He'll hit it. He'll hit your
for
first.
sure.
Until I'm blind.
Yeah, I like that.
I love
I
yikes.
love it. Yeah.
Grady Sizemore, easily.
Absolutely. I like that a lawn chair was
Taking the lawn
part
chairs,
of
but,
your
you know.
visual.
Thanks.
You worked it in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's on the TV? That's more important.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. All right, day
That
old
was
Chinese
interesting.
food versus M. Night Shyamalan.
Give me day old Chinese food.
Day old
I love
Chinese
when it
food
comes out of
hits.
the carton in a perfect square.
What about movie Night Shyamalan?
There's like
A lot of people don't know that these are also plates. You can take that little metal part out and unfold it, and it's a plate. Very useful.
I like The Village, kind of, and then Sixth Sense.
Signs.
I do like
He's
Signs. That's
in
three.
Signs.
I know, yeah. He's in every
plays the
movie,
guy-
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I love his cameo in Signs
Yeah.
because he's the guy who killed Mel Gibson's wife.
But hear me out. You order General Tso's the day before. You can't really eat Chinese food, do you?
No, I can't eat it at all.
Let me speak to the viewer.
Oh, man.
You order General Tso's and you somehow don't eat the whole thing and get sick and then fall asleep farting. Let's say you have some leftovers. You get to the next day and you're like, oh yeah, fuck, I got that General Tso's. You turn that carton upside down, it comes out in a gelatinous square.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of have to like beat it up, break it down, and then like add some water and heat it up and stir it and kind of try and erase that mental image out of your head and then
Yeah.
enjoy it. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I tell all my
I'm so
dishes,
hungry right now. It's not even funny.
break it
Now I
down.
want some
I
like
can't really
right now
contribute
Chinese
much to
food.
this. I
That's
can't
fine,
eat
yeah.
Chinese food.
I'll take M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
make it
go with
easy.
M. Night,
He made
yeah.
some good movies, and day old Chinese food's never made a film.
Yeah, true. All right,
That
Men's
is
Health
true,
Magazine
though.
versus a good conversation with your Uber driver.
One of these is my greatest pleasures in life.
If I could only
Fair.
pick Uber drivers who cannot speak, I would definitely ride that.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
a good
same.
conversation with it. I'm the first guy to sit in shotgun. If we got a full car, hey man, can I sit up here? What the fuck's up?
And I've
So-
never told you this, but
He
it
talked about that
absolutely
on the yard. If y'all didn't watch their yard episode, it was great.
drives me insane that right when you get in the car, you go, "Hey man, how's your night? What do you do for work? Where are you from?
Yeah.
Let's talk the entire time."
Oh, until we get out. As I
yeah.
leave, I want to be tying up a good conversation.
Yeah, I cannot
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, I love it. I
I'm
love it
good,
because
man.
I like to think that they like it. And they have a long night of dealing with people who suck. And I try and just, make their night a little better.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's
That's
W
a
Mans for
service.
that. He
Yeah.
is. Could never be me though.
I'm sure they like it. They all love it.
And then they also like when I smoke cigarette in there.
No, they don't. Definitely don't like that.
I wouldn't imagine.
Fuck a magazine. I don't fucking read
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had like 5 good Uber conversations in my entire life. 3 of them being with the driver, most of them being with my passengers in the pool.
Fair.
So I'll go with that, I guess, because I don't care about Men's Health magazine.
Yeah. Last
Yeah,
in the
nobody
first round, we
cares.
have Panopticon versus mid-major college basketball.
You're gonna want to say Panopticon. That is
Okay.
how that's pronounced.
Panopticon. I've never heard
What
of
is that?
What is that? A prison?
But no, what is the Panopticon?
It looks like a prison.
It's like the architecture type. It's like the circular.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
it's the circular building.
I like a circular building.
Yeah,
but
those are pretty
fucking
cool.
Some mid-major college basketball gets me rock solid.
I don't watch college basketball.
I just realized something. I just want to make a correction. It's a cylindrical building.
Right,
A circular building would make no sense.
Yeah, it'd be flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only circular building I can really think about, and that's even a small cylinder, is the space station that Xenon lived on in Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
True.
Which was a lie.
Great, man.
Great movie.
Mid-major college I don't care. Oh my God, I could not care.
Oh, I love that. When there's nothing else on and that you fucking walk in a bar and it's just a random college game on and there's like 40 people in the stands.
I'm going to watch Charleston
Of course.
play West Kentucky.
You're not going to watch the whole game. You might watch a
Yikes.
quarter while you're having some wings.
Hell no. I would not. I'd rather I'd be like, turn on the reruns of like Judge Judy.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
What?
You're a weirdo. You're not going to support the boys?
You're just going to say that?
You're not going to support the boys?
Hell no.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man.
You weren't either.
Give me that. Give me that
course not.
round
So I don't want
goodness.
to relive that.
That
Some of those
stiff
guys are good, dude.
round.
Some
You know
of
what I
those guys are
mean?
Mid-majors.
Yeah, that's great. There's a reason they call them mid-majors.
If I walked in a building with someone and he was like,
Mid.
I'd be like, fuck
I gotta pull them,
yourself.
JF.
Put on Penn basketball.
Okay, but what if you walked in there and somebody was like, yo, let's stand in the middle and see if it echoes?
That's a parabola.
No, that's a Panopticon will do that as well.
I don't think so.
I'm 100%. Well, no, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I'm going college basketball.
I think it would do that.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Show me Panopticon. He's my favorite.
Panopticon, come on.
Grant, where do you go?
I'll take Panopticon.
Yes,
Just like how it
sir.
sounds.
Yeah, I told you, cool words are going to go a long way with Grant. All right, second round. Dewey
Okay.
Decimal System versus Jersey Swaps.
Jerseys.
Yeah, show me the DDS.
Yeah. Doesn't that stand for something?
DDS?
DODOS? What am I thinking of in Call of Duty, Tony?
DDoS.
The DDoS, denial of service attack or something.
I think you might be thinking of a Dance Dance Revolution.
Shrevolution.
Yo.
Say you want a Shrevolution.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy died.
Did who?
John Oliver?
John Oliver?
Elton John. John
Uh,
Lennon. John Lennon.
Oh, okay.
John
Yeah.
Lennon died.
Recently or? Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
think it was the 80s.
Next.
That was a while
Albino
ago.
animals or fear mongering?
Albino animals.
Creepy white critters.
Yeah, I'll go with albino animals, but I'm not too high on them, so I don't know how much further they're going to go.
Their
Probably
beady red
not
eyes are enough for
after
me.
this.
Lab rats and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that those were albino. Family heirlooms versus railroad hand cars.
Cars.
Man, if my great granddad passed me down a railroad hand car, I would be a happier man today.
Give me the RH
Real.
factor here.
Yeah, big
Railroad
time.
hand cars. You know? Yeah.
There you go.
Shout out, Roy.
R.I.P. Roy. All right, checking out the crib on Google Earth versus Petri dishes.
Petri dishes. You can check out the crib for
Petri dishes, yeah.
microorganisms that you've never seen before.
I don't really understand their culture, so I'm going to go with checking out the crib on Google Earth.
If it was checking out the neighborhood on Google Earth, I'd be more inclined
Yeah,
to go
it's
there. But
too
my house
specific.
is not an interesting one on Google Earth.
That's your fault.
Fuck you. Your house is like a shit ranch.
My house is awesome. It's a ranch.
Yeah, it's a ranch.
shit ranch.
It's a shit ranch.
I've got a shit ranch, and you're telling me that's not cool. If you lived in my house, you would talk about how cool it is.
I'm saying what's cool is when you look at like Dubai in 2006 and then you hit
Oh,
the time
yeah.
lapse.
Okay, yeah, there's cooler things to look at on Google Earth, but checking out the crib
Absolutely.
on Google Earth is better than Petri dishes.
No way.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
absolutely.
Not for me.
Petri
I would
dishes are
love to check out
awesome.
my crib on Google Earth now because it would probably have all those big tall weeds in my yard, which we recently got rid of.
When
So
do
I
you
can
think the Google Earth car goes by? Every week?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying there were a bunch of tall weeds in my yard and a tree that are since gone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I'd like to take a gander into the past at what my house used to look like.
The gander.
And then compare it to what it looks like now.
What if you were in the window still?
It's called a windowsill. Google Earth.
Petri.
I'll take Petri dishes.
Yes, sir.
It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Yes,
If it was
sir.
Petri dishes like a plate that had a picture of Petri from Land Before Time, that would be cool.
Imagine you bust in a little dish and put it under a microscope, and then you look down and you see your little swimmers. Imagine what that would feel like.
That would be
I
pretty
know for
cool.
a fact you wouldn't like that because you hate seeing your kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Santeria by Sublime versus Cannonball while diving.
Sanitary.
Sanitary.
Obviously.
If these two
Yeah.
things happen simultaneously, that's fucking awesome.
If it's playing in the
real.
background and somebody goes,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cannonball!
That's like a movie scene. You can faintly
Low-key.
hear Santeria, and then Uncle Dickbag comes out and does a cannonball.
Yep.
And he blows up or something.
And then you're like, hey, Grandma, why'd you name him Uncle Dickbag?
That's because he was born with a bag of dicks.
What does that mean?
Quite literally.
Okay.
He came out of my womb with a bag of dicks, a Winn-Dixie bag full of little dicks.
I'm not quite sure how to respond to that as I'm just
You know what
a child.
Winn-Dixie is?
Shout out Winn
Not
Dixie.
really.
It's a grocery store in the South.
Okay.
Shout out Winn Dixie.
All right, why'd you say that?
That's the kind of bag he had when he was born that was full of dicks.
I'm sorry to backtrack here, but why do you have a womb?
You called me Grandma.
I'm pretty sure I said Grandpa.
I'm almost positive you said Grandma. That's why I decided to go with this
Roll
voice,
the
'cause I thought
tape.
it'd be funny.
I guess the voice is kind of confusing me a little bit. It sounded a little manly, but either way,
Fuck you. Aren't you Gen Alphas supposed to be accepting?
I don't care what your gender is, Grandma or Grandpa. Is it okay if I put I show speed on the
Oh,
projector?
no.
As you put more Burt's Bees on my eyelids.
I told you to stop beezing.
Fuck you. Give me the nitrous.
I don't know what that is.
Shoot me up again. Give me another fix. Daddy needs a bone.
Freddy
Look, Grandpa and
Fazbear.
Grandma, Speed just did the suey and jumped over a car.
Sue!
Isn't that cool?
No.
And scene. Okay. Next, seeing
Yo.
a wild animal at the zoo and saying who let him out of his cage versus
Whale sharks.
Whale sharks.
Whale
Dude,
sharks.
it's dumb. The dad joke gets one round.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
one round. But if you walked around all day and said that, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. We gotta run that fade now.
You just say it one time.
If I ever get the chance to see a whale shark, it'll be a moment I'll never forget the rest of my life. If you said that to me at the zoo, I'd be like,
Now, what if
Understandable.
you saw a whale shark at the aquarium and you
Here we
said,
go.
who let him out of his tank?
yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
He's in the tank, man.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Great song.
Bye.
Yeah, whale sharks for me.
Whale sharks.
Whale sharks, but don't get used to it. Soulful White
Ozempic.
Boys versus Ozempic.
Give me Ozempic.
Give me
Ozempic.
Soulful White Boys.
Grant, where do you fall?
Show me soulful white boys.
Whatever, you guys don't care about the health.
Think
Yeah,
about
that's
all the
that's
Soulful
literally
White
all
Boys.
I was thinking.
Tony Hawk, Bobby Caldwell,
Tony Hawk, soulful?
obviously.
Yeah,
big-ass
he
soles
is.
on his skate shoes.
Nice.
He definitely is.
So, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, they're fine, but I'll take the
JT.
health of mankind.
What about Corbin, formerly known as Spooky Black?
That's good.
Corbin's
guys.
great.
Soulful White Boy.
Sure.
He is.
How
Yeah.
about James Blake?
I feel like soulful white boys
Oh
are good
yeah,
at
James
fixing
Blake
stuff.
for
I'm just
sure.
going to say it and I'm going to leave that out there.
Yeah, you leave that to the soulless White Boys.
See, that's fucked up. I'm going to start taking Ozempic.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Why? Come.
I have diabetes, type 3.
No, you don't. There's no
Yikes.
Type 3.
There is
you
now.
look great.
Thanks.
There is
You
no-
are- Dude, come on.
Don't do this voice. Loveland
You
Frog
don't have to
versus
lose
Lutz.
anything. You don't-
Lutz.
If you lost anything, it would be worse for your health.
Give me the loots.
Loveland Frog versus Lutz.
Honestly, you don't have to lose a goddamn pound. You are perfect just the way you are.
Stop
Frog or a
it.
Loveland
Lutz.
Frog. Yeah, obviously. We should.
Lutz. Come on, bro.
Bracket.
Oh, a cryptid bracket. I like that. What do you guys think?
Eh,
Yeah, I was yeah.
not into him.
All right.
Grant likes it. It's on board.
That counts for one vote. And let's
That's
get on
fair.
to the other side here.
Break on through to the other side.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
We got eye floaters versus
Squidward
henchmen.
on a
Gotta go with
chair.
henchman here.
Henchman.
Oh, okay. The way you said that
Henchman.
made me think you were going to disagree with me.
I mean, I don't love it, but at least there's like hundreds of different kinds of henchmen. Like an eye float, I don't, whatever. It's like a phenomena, I guess. Barely.
Yeah,
It's like having a scratch
kinda.
on your ass. Who cares? Something that happened.
Real quick, Grant, what would you have picked if it were tossed to you?
Probably eye floaters.
Interesting.
I mean, maybe there's a love
Henchmen
for
got it,
here
man.
due to
They
its
might take
true
this bracket.
randomness.
Yeah.
Something that's not oft talk about.
Is it all right? Am I allowed to do a little mulligan here?
What?
Am I allowed to do a mulligan here?
Do you want to reverse it and Grant goes with eye floaters and you move it on? You get one. That's fine up to
You kidding
breakfast bowl.
me?
Breakfast bowl?
Yeah, you can have a breakfast ball here.
I'm going eye floaters.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
No takesies backsies for him.
Dude,
Tony, where would you have
Henchman
gone?
was supposed to take it.
Oh, it's a true tie.
It's a race war.
Wait, what the hell? What are you saying? You don't say stuff like that.
Oh, my bad. Me and Tony are Italian.
Kronk, get your ass in here.
No, we don't need Kronk.
Kronk. Hey, Kronk, get your ass in here.
Probably not even here.
You're not in trouble, Kronk. Just get in here.
It's probably at. Oh, what a catch.
We knocked this monitor over.
Oh, this got
Yo.
out of hand real
This
quick.
got real out of hand.
Yeah.
Hey, Kronk! Kronk! Eye floaters or henchmen?
Henchman.
Henchman.
Yeah, I don't care. Eye floaters has already moved on.
Yeah.
Henchman already moved on. You thug.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kronk.
It's Henchman, bro. Great Henchman.
Oh, yeah, great guy, but yeah.
It's Henchman.
Yeah.
All right. Toxic work atmosphere.
A disgruntled employee. Give it up for disgruntled employee Anthony Kronk.
Disgruntled employee of the month.
I like that. We should start
Start
doing
framing
That could be
whoever's the
cool.
most pissed off all month.
We
and we
should
take
do-
a
Yeah, we
an angry
should
little
do
photo
that.
of
I
them.
like that.
And then we fire them if they win it 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Real.
Vanity license plates or
Vanity
trail
license
cam
plates.
One of these you can watch porn on, and the other one you can't. So I gotta go with the license plates.
License
actually.
plates.
I don't want to watch night cam porn. It makes me feel.
Nobody
like
wants
it
to watch
shouldn't be
that.
recorded.
If you
Yeah, I
watch
like
that, you're
vanity
weird.
license plates because I like the idea that it's called that too. It's like you're vain because you're picking what your license
You
plate
are,
says.
yeah.
I know, but it's like
Yeah.
it's funny that that's in the name.
Yeah, it is. Funny.
You know what I mean? It's not custom license plate.
No, it's vanity.
It's a vanity. Hey, you're so vain.
Yeah.
Making it say boobs on your license plate.
Crazy.
Next, we got Akon City, or when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I am gonna go
Akon
with
City.
when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I mean, yeah, at least that one's happening.
Can you imagine a con city though? Like a whole city based on skin.
Oh man.
It's like, what is it? Gotham.
Atlanta?
Gotham's like
Gotham.
The typeface?
Yep, that's a
Batman's
place too.
town.
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, let's go with the girlfriend's friends.
That's fine.
Now we got
we'll
Dig
take it.
Dug versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
Dig Dug.
I'm going with Dig Dug.
Why?
What? I don't know. I'm just trying to shake things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
Shit, me too.
Dig Dug.
What the
That
heck?
scene's great. One of the greatest scenes in the movie. I don't know. I was trying to be
It's
funny.
Dig Dug
What's
though.
funny about picking something you don't actually want to win?
Bitch, I'm grasping at straws.
Bitch, I'm Taylor Swift.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you are.
Thank you.
To me,
Real.
you are.
Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone.
I don't like picturing her and Travis
man.
Kelsey have an intimate time.
I know,
Why
you've
are
said
you
that a
picturing
lot
that?
recently?
Think
That is
about
one
it
of-
It's
again.
weird.
I know. It's been
To
one of
like
yours. I
even
don't
just
like it.
think about.
Oh, it's about to be everybody.
Something going on? Is there a critter in here?
We're moving the scene from Space Jam on.
Whoa, there's a weasel that just ran through.
No, there's not.
There's not?
Yikes.
He's lying again.
Oh my god. Oh, is that
No.
a bird in the vet?
It's not a bird.
Oh, somebody just
Yikes.
crashed their car into the studio.
They didn't. You guys would have heard that.
They definitely would have heard that.
You smell that? I think somebody's making cinnamon rolls in the kitchen.
We don't even have an
Bro,
oven.
stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry, man. Like I'm really like
Y'all done
I could eat this
making
mic
believe?
right now.
You hear that?
I was gonna put it in my mouth, but I figured
Yeah, actually,
that
you do that.
It's a cheese.
out of context as a screenshot would have been weird, and I didn't want that to be a thing. So I just, but I almost, you know what I mean. Not gonna do it though.
Truck.
Not gonna do it.
Monster truck.
It's a monster truck. It's delivering cheese.
Come on, next matchup. We got work
Just
to
trying
do
to
here.
spice things up, man.
We got
T-shirt
t-shirt
cannons.
versus music your daddy hate.
I'm going with the t-shirt cannon.
Yes,
I'd love
sir.
to shoot my dad with one before he goes.
Oh.
Before it's his time, I'd like to plop my dad with a t-shirt.
Absolutely. man.
Yikes.
That's something I'd like to do with him.
Can we get a t-shirt cannon for the next tour?
Yeah, sure. That's
Definitely
probably
need a t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, but flying with it's got to be difficult, right?
No, you just
Probably.
buy the CO2 in every place you'd go. And I think it'd be easy because it's just a plastic contraption that you essentially screw CO2 on and then you fill it up and then.
True though.
So we couldn't like shoot the t-shirts off on the plane.
No, I don't think you can bring a thing of CO2
wouldn't.
onto a plane. That seems fucked up. Maybe with the pressure
Yeah.
or something, there'd be a chance at explosion.
Probably.
Right. Have you ever gotten a t-shirt from a t-shirt cannon like at a sporting event? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now tell me
up.
about that experience.
We're dropping FPS. No, never mind. We're good. Good job for a second.
Oh.
Snagged it one-handed.
And what kind of feelings were you feeling in that moment?
Horny.
What emotions?
Horny and drunk, mostly, is what I am at sports games.
Yikes.
Because all the cheerleaders and expensive brews.
Did you feel any
Nice.
pressure to
Give it to a kid?
give the kid? Yes.
No, because I checked the size and it was like a triple XL. So
You didn't think the kid wanted
That's
a
real.
shirt?
yeah, no, I thought about the sleep shirt thing, but it was my joy in catching it, and I felt as if I had ownership over it.
If I was ever
If
at
I
any
caught a
type
foul
of
ball,
sporting event, a game or something, if I was at a baseball game and I caught a ball, I was at some game and I caught a shirt, and I tell you, I would look at a kid and be like, your time is coming, but it's not right now. And I would just leave with the ball or the shirt, because I feel like that pressure shouldn't be a thing. These kids got to work, man. You got to work for that ball. You got to go to a lot of games before you can get a ball, man. You know what I mean? I think we should make it a thing to where we should give it to the oldest guy in the arena or whatever. You know, really just start whipping out IDs. Oh, you're born in '54? Yeah, give him a ball. You know, why not, bro? And I didn't press play on the. Oh, yeah, I did.
Like obviously had not a lot of time left. You know, he had crooked glasses on. And he was bald with one tooth and had like wires hanging out of him and stuff. And he was like on a fucking stretcher and had an IV in his arm and stuff. And they had a clock next to him.
Yikes!
Countdown
Clock is crazy.
I'd give him the ball.
Exactly.
That would probably be on ESPN.
But and
Exactly.
did you consider in the moment that a triple XL shirt could inspire a moment between the child and the child's parents that was like, oh, look at you, Troy, you're swimming in that thing.
Who cares,
I didn't
man?
consider that.
Who cares? Work
maybe
for
don't
it,
be
kid.
so selfish.
Get good, bro.
I'll try. Thank you.
Get good,
It's a
dude.
yes on the t-shirt cannon for the next tour, correct?
I said that offer up.
Dropping FPS
We
again.
can shake on it.
No, I don't want to touch you when you're doing this voice.
And we can shake on it.
Show.
I know Snippet versus
I
the
don't
Great
know why.
Outdoors.
It's weird.
Yeah, come on. It's great outdoors.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
I love the great outdoors,
I'm gonna go with the D Savage
you,
I
D
know
Savage.
snippet personally.
but not as much as the outdoors.
It's more my
Savage, can you
thing.
do me a favor? Can you do a 23andMe and see if we're cousins? Because that could, that could really affect. I don't know if that's your real last name.
You could finally
or if
get
you're
all
like
that
True.
lean.
Huh?
You could finally get lean.
What?
Easier.
What'd you say?
You could get lean more easily.
Come again?
True.
You heard me, bitch.
All
It's
right.
the great outdoors.
The Great Outdoors. Field.
D Savage snippet.
Magazine.
If you got left in the woods and you had to catch a deer, do you think you could do it?
Nope.
If people bring you meals and stuff.
Wait, what?
You get meals dropped in by drone, and you just have to stay in the woods until you catch a deer. You think you could catch one?
Oh, yeah.
How would you do it?
Probably.
You'd chase it down.
Yeah, I'm fast as shit. A lot of people forget that.
I
Real.
don't. I know you're fast, but a deer has 4 legs, Nimrod.
I was the fastest
pretty
human in Ohio
fast.
last year.
Okay, and the slowest
A baby
in
deer,
Ohio
like a
is
buck,
faster
or
than the
like a
fastest human in Ohio.
That's not true.
grown
You
like.
seen Chad Ochocinco
like a
race a
deer.
horse?
He got a head start.
Barely. It's because the horse was finishing watching a video essay.
Oh,
Like he was just distracted. That's all. He was looking at his
Yikes.
phone.
that's his fault.
Yeah, that's his fault. That's what I'm
It
saying.
is.
It was a fair and square win by Chad Ochocinco.
Okay, you could catch a deer by chasing it. You're super fast.
I don't get what your problem is, man.
Grady Sizemore.
M Night
Grady
Shyamalan.
Sizemore versus M. Night Shyamalan.
M Night Shyamalan.
These two fight.
I love in a random things bracket when it's two people versus
Yeah.
each other. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but it is Grady Sizemore handedly.
I guess, man.
Handily.
Whoever put this together fucked up, putting a vintage Cleveland Indian in here.
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. Sam did that.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Oh,
Good conversation with your Uber driver versus Panopticon.
I'll take the
Panopticon.
Panopticon here.
Yes.
It's like a marvel of architecture, I guess. And in a good
It is.
conversation, it's just like a nice, sweet moment in life.
Yeah, think
Real.
about that. There are no walls in a Panopticon. It's one big wall.
There are no walls between me and my Uber driver either. I'll talk about anything with him.
And there's no walls as vice president, if you ask me.
Hopefully
Yikes.
not.
Actually, hopefully.
Oh,
hopefully.
at least JD Vance was a drag queen at one point.
That did not happen. He was a Halloween person.
Oh,
All he was doing was the Halloween.
oh.
He was
Yikes.
not doing the drag. He was doing Halloween.
Unfortunately.
He does Halloween.
Allegedly.
quite well, some say better than
I don't know.
Some say he does Halloween better than anyone. I
think it's up for debate.
Halloween. Even better than Justin Trudeau.
Are you racist? Yo, what was he cooking?
Oh, for Halloween
What
this year,
was
you
he
should
cooking?
be a cock and I'll be a couch. We could be JD Vance. Or you could just be a dick
Nah.
and go out like that.
Nice.
We're basically wearing the same thing.
Yeah, we are both wearing Cavs merch and hats.
Cavs merch and a hat.
Yeah.
And pants,
Nice.
which I was surprised that you wore today.
Thank you.
Panopticon. Dewey Decimal
Yes.
System versus albino animals.
Albino
I'm going with
animals.
The Dewey Decimal here.
I like it, but I'm afraid that if it was like the Franz Kronk system,
Excuse me?
or if it was like the Franz Tremtrell system,
What?
or like the George Summers system.
Oh, you're saying this is getting by on the strength of the name because it's called the Dewey Decimal
Yeah.
System? Right. What is the Dewey Decimal System
It's just alphabetical order, and then if it's not,
by the last name of the author, correct?
yeah, and then like if they're tied, then it goes to the next letter, then the next letter, then you know what I mean? How you get
Yeah.
alphabetical order.
Oh, no, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
think that's it.
I asked if it was by the name of the last name of the author.
I
Is
don't
that-
know.
You don't
Who
know.
knows?
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was the alphabet.
What, dude?
I thought Dewey Decimal invented the alphabet. That became the
Broken
system.
up there.
Yo, imagine.
I don't know. I think it's funny that it's called a decimal system
dog.
when it has to do with letters instead of numbers.
Yeah.
True.
Also, albino animals are cool for sure.
Yeah, but
Very
they're
cool.
mutants too, and I don't fuck with that. God didn't want that.
Oh yeah,
Yikes.
God makes mistakes.
You just unplugged your mic.
Did I?
Yeah, you twisted all the way around too far.
Ah,
Might have broke the whole cable, honestly.
Yikes.
That is
Probably
truly.
broke the cable. Let me grab a new one.
It's truly my bad.
No way.
I was showboating.
No way.
I'm sorry for showboating.
Yo, we never get tech issues, bruh. Hold on. We gotta drop the bomb for that, bruh. Riley broke the mic. He broke the mic. Yo.
And breaking one of our cables and unplugging my mic. My audio went out, and I understand now the importance of my audio being in the video. About 50% of the audio you will be hearing.
Actually, I would argue it's only really like 45. And then Graydon's like 45. And then G Willikers is like a solid 10%.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tone
Like
it
a
down.
very solid
Just take it real
10%.
serious.
Let's go with Dewey Decimal System.
Let's do that. Thank you for being
Or
here.
not. Okay.
for having
I
me.
guess we're
It's
doing
not
it.
Any easier.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get it, man. I'm a handful.
Thanks, Croc.
Yeah.
Croc, thank you.
Yep. His dumbass.
Slam the door.
In here in 2 seconds.
You didn't slam the door.
Hand cars versus petri dishes.
Hand guards.
Hand cars.
Oh, totally agree
Hand
with
cars.
you.
Imagine you and me on one.
I kind of forgot about how they go. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking.
No,
On
man.
the first round when you
Yeah.
saw it, you said big skateboard. And I was like, man, not really. You know?
well.
No, and I even said it's like a seesaw that you move together by seeing and sawing.
Totally.
And then you went, big skateboard.
Yeah, it looks like a big skateboard.
Yeah, but you go like this.
Yeah,
And
totally.
you can even do it as a one-man show.
Yeah.
You can kind
You
of just
could.
pump and dump.
Yeah. And that's a real showboating move, which usually I like, but right now,
Yeah, no.
That's what I like when they break out of prison and wear, hey, brother, we're out now.
yeah.
You know, they jump on
Yeah.
the hand car and the blind guy, I think, pumps him along.
And I like
Yeah.
the teamwork there because I feel like if we're both pumping, that's better than one person pumping and showing it off.
yeah, absolutely.
True.
Hand cars moves on.
Yeah. It's almost like one of those, what's it called? The beer trolleys.
Yeah, it's like a
Nah.
Like that, but those are lame.
No idea what he's talking about.
Yeah,
That's
it's an old
real.
trolley.
Yeah.
I have no clue what I'm talking
Santeria by
about.
Sublime or whale sharks.
Whale
This is a tough
sharks.
matchup.
I gotta lean critter over a song.
Especially since albino animals didn't make it, we need some animal representation in here. So I'm gonna go whale
Oh, a
sharks.
song over critter here.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess I've never seen a whale shark, and
Yes, you have.
not in real life.
Toledo Zoo?
No, they don't have one.
Yeah, they do.
Bullshit.
They
Maybe
have
now.
they have a whale shark.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
That's
No, they
crazy.
don't.
I walk in there, I go, where is the whale shark?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't think they do.
It's
I
washed
don't think
up in
they
the
do.
polar bear
I
exhibit.
don't think they do.
Yikes.
They do.
It lays on the rocks in
think
the
they
polar
do.
bear exhibit. Yeah.
Grant, where do you go on this?
Whale shark.
All right. Oh, where is my whale shark be? The Loveland Frog or Soulful White Boys?
Soulful white boys.
Man, you're a soulful ass white boy.
Soulful white boys.
I like cryptids more than boys.
Sorry, I'm imagining like a sad version, almost like the song in Donnie Darko. Mm-hmm. Mad World, when they do the sad version of Mad World, it's like that, but it's Santeria by Sublime. That happens when it loses in the random things bracket, and it's sad.
All right.
It's like a piano ballad, like I don't practice.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can imagine it.
Yeah, so I was doing that.
And
But
I slapped her bed behind. Yeah, it's good.
and I really want to know.
Yeah, that's good, man.
There's a cryptid versus like soulful white boys. Yeah.
Soulful white
I'm
boys.
cryptid over boys every time, especially a giant frog from a weird town like Loveland.
Yeah, Loveland's in Ohio. We
relate.
never cleared that up.
No, it's like an hour
near
north of Cincy, yeah.
it's near Cincinnati. So
Just a
real.
random little town.
yeah, who has a cryptid frog?
Yeah, if you look up cryptids on Wikipedia,
shout
this one
out to
comes up.
them, but,
you don't gotta
you know.
dig deep to find
Not
the-
my thing. Like I said, if they do a cryptid bracket, I'm good,
It'd
man.
be like that Jersey Devil and then
I'll be fine skipping that one.
Loveland frog.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Not really my
Their
vibe.
claim to fame.
Totally. Let's go with the Loveland frog.
Bigly.
Eye floaters or vanity license plates?
Vanity license plates. Yes.
Oh man, it's a little momentum on eye floaters for me right
There
now.
is, yeah, we just had a whole big issue with it, a whole big to-do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the eye floaters because there's
good.
again something a bit mystical about it, and I think about like those movies that are kind of like experimental. They're almost like the good student films where there's just kind of like random stuff on the screen and it's emotional with like post rock playing. I kind of imagine that a little bit.
Okay.
Like they remind me of dreams.
Fair.
Eye
That's a
floaters
fair
kinda remind me of
point.
Dreams.
All right.
And so I'm gonna go.
Very
with eye
fair
floaters.
point.
Okay.
And Grant, which one would you like to go with?
Eye floaters.
You love floaters.
I had a floater.
Oh,
in your eye.
man.
You wish you did.
Okay.
I play good defense.
I'm
I'm a little undersized, but I can play.
your bones.
I'm bones.
Your little
Yikes.
fewer bones on the court. And not Bones Highland. He's a bad boy.
I've got some bones.
Shout out to
pick with
whoever
you.
that is.
I'm just kidding. You're great. You're fantastic. Honestly, today you've been so good.
Girlfriend's friends.
Just a great job, man. Just like, holy shit.
This is
Like
when your
heater after
girlfriend's
heater.
friends don't fuck with you versus that scene in Space Jam where you go,
What a performer, this guy.
Not
can
for
we get
real.
rid of the girlfriend's friends for once?
No,
Yeah, of
now
course,
is
it's the-
now
the
is when he needs
Space
to
Jam
move
films.
on.
Yeah, better, yeah.
And honestly, in my
Scene is
last
cool, but it's not that
relationship,
cool,
that's
man.
why
Come
those
on.
friends didn't like me because I was always referencing this scene.
Oh, really?
I just wouldn't stop.
You sure that that's why?
I
Real.
guess not.
You don't think it was the stench?
My stench?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did used to smell like weed, heavy, loud.
I mean, Tony just raised his hand.
That Shadow Wizard Money Gang pack.
Yeah.
That's good though. You want that?
That,
kind of-
He smelled more like Italian food than he smelled like weed.
That's fucking. Racist.
I don't know.
What you just said is racist.
I was talking to you.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking to Tony.
No!
Like, Tony, you don't smell like weed. You smell like fucking ravioli.
No, you smelled like ravioli. You had a
Imagine.
ravioli phase.
Okay. Leave me alone, dude.
This is so difficult. Because
Just like
usually-
leave me alone. You're like
Yikes.
up my ass today. And it's like, fuck, dude, I'm just talking about random things. There's enough here for
True.
props. You don't got to go digging around pretending I had a ravioli phase. It's like
It's
just
kind of funny if you had a
Ravioli phase is insane.
true. So I don't know how it could be funny.
You're saying that? That's what you're saying?
Let's keep it going.
You say a
dude.
lot of untrue things and they're very
Yikes.
funny.
T-shirt cannons are
Literally
the
one of
great
best
outdoors.
T-shirt
performers
cannons.
alive.
T-shirt cannons are great outdoors.
T-shirt
You're able
cannons.
to come up with stuff out of thin air. It's inspiring
I'm going with t-shirt cannons here. 'cause
T-shirt
it makes me
cannons.
think of
for a lot
boobs.
of people.
Makes me think of boobs.
People honestly find joy and they find solace in your zany stories and your ability to just come up with stuff on the spot. People think you write it. That's how good it is.
A wet
Real.
t-shirt cannon would be awesome. You jam it full of a wet white t-shirt and you shoot it at a crowd of broads.
If you're not ready to be vulnerable, just
No, that's crazy.
say that. Say I'm not ready to be vulnerable.
That's crazy.
Don't take compliments well because you're talking
I
about my
don't
soul.
want to be complimented, and I don't want to have a make-believe ravioli past, and I don't want to talk about anything.
Make-believe ravioli
right now
past.
That's not on the board.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I
That's
was-
good. It's covered. I got it all. Thanks, man.
Sorry that I came up with a reality where you had a girlfriend whose friends didn't like you because you smelled like weed and ravioli. I'm sorry. That's
Yo.
funny.
Maybe to you and your freak squad of geeks over here. We're supposed to see this right now.
What?
T-shirt
Free
cannons.
squad
great
of geeks
outdoors.
and they don't fix PCs.
Obviously,
Okay.
we're together once again. Doesn't that feel nice?
Yes, it feels
T-shirt
nice to
cannons,
sit
yeah.
next to you because you're so goddamn talented.
All right. It's Grady Sizemore.
Yeah, versus a panopticon, which is a cylindrical prison, which we knew the whole time and didn't just figure out later. It was a prison the whole time. Yeah, Grady
Yo.
Sizemore moves on, though. I mean, come on.
I
Grady
guess,
Sizemore's
bro.
never
We'll
going to
take
prison.
him.
Honestly, if I went to prison, I think I'd spend a lot of the time drawing him, and I'd get really good at drawing him.
He's one of the
Yo.
people I could draw from memory.
I could draw him right now.
Yeah.
Give me a pen.
No,
Oh, okay.
we don't have time to draw. We're focused
Imagine
on this
that.
bracket.
That's my bad.
Dewey Decimal System versus
Hand cars.
Railroad Hand Cars.
Hand cars.
Hand cars.
It's the hand,
Hand
cars.
cars.
I completely
It all
agree.
comes back to the physical world. Organization is great, but when I hear that, and and I'm like hitchhiking down an old railway.
Oh yeah.
know
Hold on.
who's
Let me
coming.
pull up a handcar video, man.
He's probably good at whistling.
That's always who's on our
Probably.
For the most part.
I'm still learning
In
about him because I
movies,
thought it was
yeah.
a little skateboard last
No,
round. So.
in movies, it's usually like someone who's like
big skateboard, square skateboard.
slightly
sorry.
prophetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're kind of just going, and they're usually kind of blind. Cataracts.
And the voice.
Oh, I can't do the voice.
I can do it, I think.
Nope.
Look at this right here. This is a video from 5 years ago, man. Look. Dude, this is so cool, man. Like, why on earth would you vote against? Like, this has to take the bracket, bro. Look at this. It's simple engineering. Center lock wheels. I mean, come on. What more could you want, bro? What more could you want? Nothing,
Imagine
unless
they
you're
have some
greedy.
sort of Southern wisdom.
Yeah, and it's
Organization,
almost
Rick,
they
come
pull
on,
up
man.
you.
Come
I'm
on,
just
bro.
referencing one movie here, and like,
Right.
you know they're blind, but they pull up on you and they go, "Where are you boys heading?" And everybody's like, "Whoa."
And then if you don't want to get on the railroad handcar with the guy, I imagine he's like, well, I'll leave you with one piece of advice. If the wind blows westward, head to the caves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Something like
Yeah,
that.
and then they're like, you're like, well, whatever could that mean? He's like, you'll know soon enough.
yeah. Wait, yeah.
Wait. And he goes, boys, I never existed. He's a ghost or something.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Hand cars moves on.
Totally.
Yeah.
It wouldn't win against his railroad hand
Whale
gun.
sharks.
That's it.
What?
Whatever. Whale sharks versus the Loveland frog.
I like the Loveland frog because he could give me a hand job. And a whale shark couldn't because it doesn't have hands.
That's crazy. I'm going to go with whale shark because it's real for sure. And
Whale sharks.
Loveland frog, like I just never met him. I never had a good conversation with a Loveland frog.
Fair enough. I gotta go cryptid here. Loveland
Whale
frog
sharks.
for me.
Whale shark. That's a hybrid of two badass big sea critters.
Yeah, but
Literally.
it's just not. It's still a fish.
What do you mean?
It's not a whale.
I mean, it's kind of it's a whale of a time. Seeing one is a whale of a time at the aquarium with your little cousins.
I go frog. Grant, where do you go?
The whale sharks.
Thank you.
Come on,
I used to
bro.
fuck up a girl in Loveland. That's why.
Come on,
Fuck that frog
bro.
in
Be for real.
All right.
My Loveland Bridge. Want to go down my Loveland. We going down like Loveland. He's a big frog. Like, how come every time you come around my Loveland, go down like Loveland?
Yo.
Eye floaters versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
The scene in space.
How in the hell did we come around to this?
I'm sick of
Are
thinking about the
you
scene, and honestly, it's kind of a
kidding
cheap
me right
gimmick, and I
now?
think there's funnier bits in that movie.
Okay, fine. I'll go with eye floaters. 'cause
I
you're-
guess,
you're
bro.
teeing me
This
up to get one
bracket
of my
is just all
favorites
over the
and
place right now.
Unlikely to the final four.
There we go.
I love it. T-shirt cannons versus
T-shirt
Grady
cannons.
Sizemore.
That is
I know
tough.
what's
I don't
happening
think
here.
We really have t-shirt cannons that would make me excited without Grady Sizemore.
Yeah,
He kind of
yeah, what the hell?
invented my excitement for sports and passion and love for Cleveland, all things Cleveland.
There you
Cleveland
go.
till I die.
was
And that's
What was
Cleveland
that
till I
cool
die.
ass hands?
I was doing Cleveland till I die.
Oh
Can you
my
show me
god.
how? Is
It's
this
easy.
right?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my god.
It's almost like you're asking someone to take a picture. But
Yikes.
you're going to want to offset them
Oh, totally.
and then give them a shake.
Is there any way to get these fingers out of the way so it looks more like a C?
What?
These fingers seem to be in the way of making it
this
look like a.
out.
What's that?
It's almost like you're holding two salt shakers.
You know what it is? It's Legos.
I don't know what this has to do
Oh,
with Nigeria,
man.
but sure, yeah.
Yeah, look at it.
Whoa.
I don't like how you're doing that. Looks like you're stroking a big cock.
A massive one.
Two. It wouldn't be just one. Grady
It
Sizemore.
could be just
We
one.
got our final four here. Let's get to the first matchup, which is Railroad hand cars versus the Loveland Frog.
Don't play with me right
This
now.
was something like
Don't
the
play with me
Mothman,
right now.
Or let's say a Chupacabra, or maybe
Ready.
the Ghost of Gibbs.
Don't play with me
Bridge.
right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Yeah,
That one's
if it was,
cool.
That one's a little close to home. But the Loveland Frog is niche when it comes to the cryptid world.
It's a bit of a doofus.
It's a doofus. It's almost the laughing stock
Right.
of the cryptid community.
Right. Like if I was
Real.
doing a cryptid draft, which I'm sure we've done before.
It would be undrafted. It would maybe get a tryout for like the worst squad.
Yeah. Like if you
Yikes.
play for the Wizards, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like part of its lifespan is due to its silliness.
Yeah.
We kind of keep it around because it's like, oh yeah, he's like the hillbilly.
Right.
He's like a hill jack.
And you know what? I'm not ruling it out. at all that this is a guy in a frog costume.
Never
Oh, it definitely
would.
is.
Yeah.
Never would. It might be Chris.
Yeah, it might be
our friend Chris.
Who's from Loveland.
Shout out
Or
Chris.
his dad,
Yeah.
whose name's Jesse.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
never knew that. Yeah.
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah. I believe his mom's name's Karen.
Jesse and Karen and then Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
Nice.
Yeah. Any brothers and sisters?
Oh, yeah. Big family down there in North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I believe somewhere else, too. But
Oh, sweet.
That's
big
it.
family.
Nice.
Big black family.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah.
Railroad handcars, they've really grown on me now that I
Come
know
on,
about
dude.
them because the mechanics.
If
I was
railroad
confused
hand
about.
cars don't take this video.
Could Tony Hawk do a sort of trick on one of these or
Don't
no?
think there's it's stuck to a railroad.
Okay. All right.
Or
That's
you could
kinda
do
on
a
there.
race.
If for some reason you see a rock with moss on the western side, duck for cover.
Isn't it always on the western side?
It's always on the eastern side.
Is that true? I don't know. All right, we're going hand cars.
Yeah, let's do the hand jobs.
Okay, hand cars.
Now we've got
hand cars.
eye floaters versus Grady Sizemore.
Grady Sizemore.
Have eye floaters when you're in center field.
Absolutely not.
You
Yeah.
cannot be distracted by those.
Actually, for most plays, you probably could.
Yeah.
Like a grounder, grounder to the shortstop or whatever. I'm sure he's got a little bit of wonder.
Yeah, Grady's
Maybe.
got wonder.
Yeah.
Grady's ladies. Imagine having a whole section in the stand dedicated to hot ladies that were there to watch you.
I mean, that sounds
I mean, it's
awesome.
also kind of just the Chase U section of the NXT, the Performance Center.
right?
It doesn't get it.
The
really,
WWE,
in
the
21st
PC.
Century, I
It's
don't know
kind of
if it's
just
been
shout out Chase
eclipsed.
U.
Yeah, it's like they didn't do a Brady's ladies thing. Brady
Hell
Quinn was
no.
hot as heck, but like,
He got whatever 80 for Brady. He got about a bunch of old gals.
oh, I'm talking about that's Tom Brady. I was talking about Brady Quinn.
Oh yeah, well he wasn't good enough.
Right, but I mean, there still could be ladies there to watch.
For
He's good
sure.
for Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's true, but they can't have sluts at Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Oh.
it's a Christian school.
Yeah, it's a Catholic school.
Oh my gosh, even
Yikes.
worse. Yeah, or better. It
depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends,
I'm sure there were
man.
a lot of people trying to bend down south for Brady at that point.
South Bend,
South
yeah.
Bend, Indiana.
Touchdown Jesus in your ass. Something.
Sure, well, there's something there.
There you go.
All right.
Who's your daddy? It's probably Brady.
Sure. Yeah.
But,
We're going Grady Sizemore here?
yeah,
Brady
Brady
Sizemore,
Sizemore,
yeah.
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 We're just kind of wasting time there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna. Never mind. Let's put a poll up.
Yeah.
Let's let the fans vote for a small amount of time that doesn't determine anything about us, but it lets us know your opinion.
If
There's gonna be
hand
a poll up in
cars
the
don't
chat
take
where you can
this.
vote for the winner of Random Things Bracket 3. We've got Railroad Hand Cars or Grady Sizemore. Get your votes in now. You should be able to vote by clicking.
It's a man versus an inanimate object, but the object is
It's
so cool.
one of the coolest
so
objects
simple.
ever made.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just
We gotta go
Tugging
with the
the
railroad
trigger.
hand. Look, man.
That's you tug and it's
I don't give a piss about nothing but tie, roll tie. I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't care about baseball, bro. Like, look, man, that's not my thing at all. It's not my thing. I mean, I'm not much of a train guy either, but I do like railroad hand cars. So I gotta go with the hand cars, bro. Come on,
It's a tug and chuck.
up and down.
Yeah.
come on, bro.
tug
Again,
Propels it.
tries.
How does the work underneath it?
I think it like drives a wheel of sorts with like a
Yeah.
pulley.
A pulley system, you think?
Well, like when you do this, how like the axle would spin a tire or anything. Imagine it's like that, but just manually.
Okay.
It's like a full on drivetrain system.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's like a flat wagon.
It's a flat wagon.
Flat wagon. I'm just trying to listen. I want to know everything I can about it before I make my decision.
Flat wagons matter.
What?
That's like flat asses matter.
Oh yeah. Want to take a ride in my
I guess.
big red dragon? What's the one with the axle dragon? You know the camp song.
Yep.
What is it?
Red wagon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, how does it start?
You had it.
I had it.
Yeah.
You sound like you don't know.
The front seat broken and the axles dragged.
I know that's not how it starts.
You
though.
can't ride in my
You can't ride in my big red.
little.
Oh, you can't ride in my little red wagon. Back seats, front seats broken. Which one's broken?
Front seat's broken. Yep.
Oh, man.
Seats broken and my axles dragging. And it would be in the voice of the railway car guy, right?
No.
No?
No.
Yikes.
It's the voice of a camp counselor. So it's like, you can't,
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not even doing that one.
Yeah, no, that's good.
No,
Yikes.
Grady Sizemore, by the way, for the people who don't know, losers. 2000
wow.
center field superstar for the
Okay.
Cleveland Indians,
Yeah,
which are now the
perennial all-star.
Guardians, and just I mean, Golden Glove, I believe.
No, multiple times.
Yeah, multiple time Golden Glove winner. Just heartthrob of the entire Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's doing now. Hopefully he has time to do our show.
I hope he's working
Let's
for
see.
Cleveland radio in some.
To look him
sense.
up.
I feel like I'd rather just look at him than hear him.
Hey man, don't objectify the guy.
You know what? You're right. He's probably
I gotta
in his
update my
late
drivers.
30s now.
He's probably kind of ugly now.
That's not
He's
how it works.
42.
Yeah, once you hit 30, kind of goes quick.
You gotta be joking me.
Yeah, I got 4 months left probably.
George Clooney.
George who?
Clooney.
Never heard of him. When did he play for the Tribe?
I'm saying there's a lot. Is
he not retired?
Of hot guys.
I don't think he's retired.
I'm in like that 40 range.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to. This is not about me. I'm just saying Grady
Sure.
Sizemore probably looks great.
Hopefully.
He's a great looking guy.
He's going to look good when he wins this bracket because that's who I'm picking.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Grady Sizemore.
Okay,
That
dude.
was a big mistake, Sam.
I guess.
You know, a vintage
I guess,
Cleveland
bro.
sports person.
I think Casey Blake would have won it too.
Yeah, honestly, Travis Hafner would have won it
Easily.
the same amount. It would be so
Probably even
easy.
faster.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you would have put Travis the Pronk Hafner,
Yeah.
remember when you just couldn't stop hitting grand slams?
Oh, it was amazing. He
was
was like
addicted-
Fernando Tatis.
He was addicted to grand slams.
Yeah, I mean, that was so cool.
It was.
Real.
Yeah. Grady Sizemore wins the random things bracket. Let us know
yes,
if you want to
bro.
see more of these. I know it's
Shout
been a
out to
while since
Grady
we did the last
Sizemore,
one.
man.
Comment random things that we can add to the next
Yeah.
bracket. Sam will scour the comments and he'll commiserate with Grant and they'll figure out what to put in the third one. Grant will commiserate with him and they'll figure out what to put in the fourth one. So leave a comment
Yeah.
down there. Other than that, like the video, subscribe. We got our Patreon available. It's only
Great
$5
video, man.
a month.
Not gonna lie.
Become a member.
A lot of
on the
random
main
stuff in here.
channel, HiveMind, $5 a month to get extra content. You get to participate in stuff. And we
Do
have our
the
newsletter
stuff.
out now, powered by Beehive, that you can subscribe to in the description.
Read that shit.
I've been Riley. This is Graydon. We've been HiveMind Unlimited.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Yes, sir.
What's SpongeBob always ready for?
What do you mean?
He says his catchphrase is "I'm ready."
Probably to get fucked.
go to
in all those
work.
Porous holes in those.
Fuck.
Okay.
I left my phone was sitting on here.
Put it back down.
Okay. That's
good.
all right. Cool.
Yikes.
Because I was worried about.
I think he's ready to get fucked in all those porous holes of his.
Now, okay.
Oh,
Explain.
man.
Imagine like 60 cocks coming at him like samurai swords or something.
That's what he's ready for?
I think so.
Is he ready for
Yikes.
like combat of any kind?
No.
Well, he did. I mean, he's in karate, as he
Yeah.
calls it.
Yeah.
He's so funny, man.
How did you know what, man? I mean, this truly is the random things bracket. That was a very random ending. I guess, man. We're watching SpongeBob in my Discord on Friday after I stream. If y'all trying to pull up, vibes. Anyways.